Okay, we back. We live. This morning's with Kev. Salute, salute, salute. Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. It is approximately 4:43 West Coast time. I'm in Southern California. Shout out to sunny Southern California. Oklahoma City goes up 3-2 in the Western Conference Finals. The winner, they're playing the San Antonio Spurs. The winner of that matchup will face the waiting and the hot New York Knicks. Let's make some noise. It's shit like that. It's shit like that. Man, no, salute, man. Salute, salute, salute. So always a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day. You don't have to be here. You're waking up with yourself, so that should motivate you right there by itself. You waking up to you and yours. The day's supposed to be starting off good if you look at it from that point of view. Okay. I was just live addressing Hines in the building. What's happening with you, man? Yeah, man. I see the other shit too. I asked you a question, Hines, yesterday. And it was, did you give a person permission to put your name as their name? That's because that's aggressive. Yeah, we back. That's aggressive right there. And I don't know if people understand that right there. Because I had a female, Miss Renee knows what I'm talking about. Shout out to Pete. What was her name? Damn it, I can't even remember her name right now. I had somebody call themselves. What's up, Gabe? Gabe in the building. What's happening with it? I had somebody decided that they was gonna call themselves Mrs. OGK, which was crazy, right? I'm saying without permission. You know what I'm saying? Caramel in the building. How you doing? Good morning. Uh, and your ego wants to tell you it ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you let my wife be on here like that, right? Even though my wife has come on here. So how is my wife gonna come on here and she's the real Mrs. OGK, and there's a YouTube person saying they Mrs. OGK. So back with the Hines thing, right? Because motherfucker looking for any reason, motherfucker using any reason to initiate conversation with some people that they normally wouldn't have no conversation. So, and I mean like you and Duke, they would. I don't see y'all talking. I don't see what would be the purpose in y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? If you go in to try and knock something, right? Because people can make themselves available. That means that if Mrs. Renee is going live playing, love songs, and you run everywhere, messy ass Shalana, and she's still messy, and shit like that. I look up you quite naturally. You one of the first people over there on Dre's, wow. Anyway, so hit the link, nigga. Hit the link, Shalana. I got a feeling you got something you want to say. There's a fair, I might have used it with Shalana. Nigga, you brought your homegirls with you? if you got cleavage showing in your motherfucking picture, a line that I use, being the comedian that I am, right? Being the comedian that I am. I'm not on here rapper. I'm not on here this. I'm not on here that. I'm on here, one, because I'm funny. Yeah, one, because I got jokes. And sometimes we need jokes. I don't know why everybody else is on here, but I got something to bring to the table, and I'm funny. So when you got people that's funny, you're gonna hear jokes. And every joke you might not like, but that just goes with knowing somebody that says jokes. Everybody know it. So I didn't think, which I still don't think, if Caramel is on the panel, and you know, women could wear what they want to wear, right? And you know, she got a little cleavage showing. People make remarks, but it wasn't. You got your homegirls. Okay, my wife gonna bring her homegirls too. That was nothing. That was nothing. But when you hearing stuff for the first time, people, you might not know how to act. Okay. Big Messy in the building. Let's go. You know, it seems, you know, we always
yeah, you could clean that shit up last night worth a damn. Told your ass to calm down.
Listen, for the people that want confusion, there's nothing to clear up. It was simple. If you be sitting right here right now,
you should have seen.
No, hey, listen.
You got to go back and look at it. Your ass was stumbling over your words, and then you go throw news name in there. I'm like, oh no, he didn't.
I didn't know. What do you mean news name? What you talking about?
You said news name too. You was like, yeah, because I say that to news, sugar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, news is rarely cammed up, and I'm just using names. But listen,
why would you say that name in front of your wife?
Hold on one second. So it's nothing. For people that's looking for conflict and you know, it was nothing. If Miss Renee pulled up right now and she just so happened to have on a blouse, and Miss Renee's busty, right? And I said, okay, you know, you got your homegirls with. I said that. It hasn't been a problem. See, people try to find problems because they look for content. So we got an ability to make something into more than what it was, more than what it is. We have that ability. We make mountains out of molehills. So that comment has been said numerous times. It's a joke. It's a comedic joke that immediately included my wife in. So it wasn't like I'm saying this and you the only my wife isn't right here on the show. So she didn't look at it like that. But then we New Yorkers, we older, and it's just a remark. How you doing, Renee? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So let me get this clear.
Yeah.
So when you said you brought the two homegirls, which was stating her breasts.
The shirt she had on at the time right. was so showing.
Yeah, I got you. Let me tell you something. I'm older, so I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
I didn't even say your two homegirls. I said your homegirls. Because I said so. I'm saying if you catch it, you catch it. If you don't do it, it's not a real hell of a line, you know. Well, go ahead. You got it.
Okay. So, for my understanding, you know, Fly must have took it the wrong way because
Wild D.
Okay, Wild D took it the wrong way.
So I address it, and I apologize, and let him know that look, right? It was just a remark, player, and that's what the thing about it is that we got to know who people are and how they move, so we can move the same way better. I'm a jokester. I joke with everybody. Big Messy, you know, do something. I joke with everybody. Doesn't joke with everybody. So when we look,
do you feel like that? Do you feel like at the time of you saying that, they was trying to be on,
serious time?
Yeah.
What do you
yeah.
No, because first of all, we black folks, and we not super serious collectively. right? That's just it. We not broadcasters over here. We not talking about Trump. It ain't like we in a church setting. You know what I'm saying? We normally on here drinking and popping out shit. So look at you, nigga. You shut the fuck up, nigga. Move that remark. And then we got the haters watching. You could have been up there with your old lady, Dre, answering questions. See, some of the questions, right? When I'm pulling up, right? I'm not gonna answer. We not gonna answer all the questions because some of the questions are going to come. I just gonna think gonna be inappropriate. And I shot down one question that was at, I don't know when the first time I forget what the question was exactly. But I even told them don't answer that question because you'll have people. And I'm not saying this was the case because it was a good thing yesterday, right? You'll have people picking apart, to a degree, your relationship. And you have different levels of relationships. You got the girlfriend and boyfriend, you got the husband and wife, you got to, it's different levels to the situations, right? So I know coming up here that, like I said, I wasn't saying nothing malicious. I mean, that wasn't the intent. It was just saying that, okay, my wife was thinking about, what she had on, and we gonna come online. If you're gonna change, I don't know if Mrs. Fly, she had on where she was clearly covered up. You know what I'm saying? And my wife had on something where she was clearly covered up. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no big deal, but Belle had on something, it was a little bit revealing. Now people could sit back, which I don't want. They can sit back and say, well, maybe that's not the setting to have your homegirls out. You know what I'm saying? Because that is subject to possibly bring attention that way. And it's a couples thing, right? So it wasn't really like she had anything in doing anything bad. I just made a remark. And the thing of why I love is because I addressed the remark and I apologize. But when I'm looking at the person I'm talking to and I don't see you receiving that, let me go for you wind up saying something, I wind up responding, and then now we can't even do a show no more like that. So this is gonna let me get down. And that's all it was. But then you got niggas, I'm watching, I'm waiting. Let's see who go live about it, quite naturally. Stealing all my bird terminology, Dre. So me saying sugar or news name or caramel, for example, that's nothing. I could use Miss Renee. Miss Renee got more chest than everybody. And I said that to Lady before. What's up, Joy? Good morning. You got the homegirls out. It was nothing. No. You stole my terminology, and that's that. Every time you gonna talk to me, you gonna use what I say. That's copyright infringement. That's what that's called.
Shalonda dropped down.
Yeah, she just wanted to come up and be messy. She just wanted to come up and say News's name. You know what I'm saying?
But,
and then she
could it have been being that y'all are older than everybody probably that was on the panel, and certain way that the way that you said it, and they, with them being a little younger than you, what probably struck it for them to take it the wrong way?
Well, first, I don't even know how she took it because Wild D was leading whatever the comeback was. Oh. So, it was the setting where she could have said something if she wanted to, right? But I understand that your men will take the lead at times. So I couldn't even hear how she felt. I was hearing how Wild D felt about it a little bit.
Okay. I mean, because I didn't see it last night, so that's why.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, he put you on mute while staying. No, I didn't put you on mute. Maybe I didn't put you in. I just said, let me say what I'm gonna say for you. You know, hit the link. See, there she go with that bullshit. You know, being big messy. You know,
Yeah, Shalana, hit the link because I want to
yeah,
ask
hit the
you
link.
something, you know, pertaining to this, you know, being that you're older too. So I wanted to ask you a question.
The thing about yes, all right. Also with the older thing, right? Niggas ain't on here looking for nothing from us. We casualties anytime motherfucker get ready. So we ain't in them settings where motherfuckers are relying on OG. OG Riri was on her way to pull up on a young bitch, right? So
Yeah.
they can't step out of that to sit back and say, Kev, y'all supposed to be. Y'all wasn't saying that to Miss Rick about. I mean, yeah, he did. A few people said they said let it go. They want, you know, in all actuality, yeah, we too old to be pulling up on somebody 20 years younger. That's just how. That's my statement. You know what I'm saying? And that could be anybody. That could be pro. That's why I had to take Dollar to the park because I had to justify going to the park. So let me go take my dog for a walk, so that I'm not coming here for you. Because first of all, I know you're not going to be here, and if you are, it's going to be the 4th of July. It's going to be funny. I'm just saying. So that's one of the reasons I had to bring Dollar to justify even driving to the park to go talk to an immigrant.
Right. Okay.
That's acting like he harder than Dre. He pulled up, Dre ain't pull up. You know, I ain't going to, I'm just saying though. Make that make sense. All of the shit that's been talked.
I'm following you. I'm following you.
Yeah, all the shit that's been talked. Bogey is gonna be the one to pull up and Dre or a little bit or Ace or whoever, because everybody's had a problem with everybody. You know, that's the type of people he is. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else, it wasn't that serious. All of a sudden, you mean the tape? That was all for the camera. See, motherfuckers is blowing smoke, talking, you know, up the other race's ass, putting them on pedestal, and then they want to chop into your real life, you know, real black life, real Black Lives Matter type, you know, but they want to chop into your. Where's Shalana at? Bring your ass back up here. Get out the chat, Messy. Come on. Call your homegirl. Oh, we can't say that no more. I'm playing. So it was. I just don't think that motherfuckers is used to being around. All of a sudden, what's up? Hines in the building. I was gonna pull Hines up here too, because you know they was you know not they. You know, motherfucker want to sit back and initiate some conversation with one of my player partners, you know what I'm saying? Who's always kept it trill on this motherfucker. And but motherfucker, now you so what? I'm watching TV. You ain't watching nothing but I Love Lucy. Let's talk about it. Reruns of I Love Lucy.
Don't do Shalana like that. No, but maybe camera recording. Hold on. I had to smoke one. Just wanted to get my head right.
So they called Third because it's just amazing that Third popped up after I addressed the, you know, as Hines. You know, I was talking about somebody came on here and said that they were Mrs. OGK. There's a possibility that somebody gave her a call because we've been lying forever. I mean, we've been over here for the last a year. I mean, the whole year, and you know, we ain't really sitting. And you popped up right now. No, interesting. But no big deal. But interesting. So go ahead. Back to. Can I clear it up? So here we go. You may say those things to the woman on here you've known for years. Bell does not know your sense of humor, but Bell. So that's why I addressed it. And I did. I did. While D was just protecting his wife. But I'm according to okay, you're right. Let's go. Protect his wife. So that's why at that point, so like I said, we can make something out of something. But I do believe we all understand English So once a motherfucker apologizes, you don't have to accept it. You don't have to accept it. I'm on my phone right now. And that's a person's choice, Miss T. So now let's just leave it there. Apologize. You don't look like in your eyes you accept it right now. So maybe we need to talk about it later. Maybe we need to talk about it a different time. Maybe when you know the wives ain't around.
Hey there, Coach.
And anything wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with talking about something later on. Let me grab this weed. Hold on with you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm gonna go back and watch it and see. Like I said, maybe you was, you know what I'm saying, maybe they should have, or they shouldn't have took it, you know, in a bad way. Cause again, like you say, y'all do joke, but then like I say, maybe they was on some other grown man type stuff, and they felt like what you said was, you know, was wrong or disrespectful. And and like I say, you being older, you know what I'm saying, you probably didn't, was, you knew you wasn't meaning it in no disrespectful way, but that they're
I sitting
younger
here with
and
my wife. So that's first of all. So I'm sitting here with my wife. Now, if I say this and she's not here, first of all, can't nobody sit back and tell me it's disrespect to my wife. They can only tell me what they think.
so you're not
It's
gonna
just
disrespect your wife and she right
come
there.
on.
So
No.
yeah.
So what I said was, it's just like as if you was on the panel, Miss Renee. The comment was, okay, you brought your homegirls with you. All right, so my wife gonna bring hers next, and I can see Miss Fly do her thing. So it could have been you. It could have been you, Miss Renee. You got chest. It was only a cleavage remark. It was only a chest remark that you're showing a little bit of.
Because I have showed my
Yeah.
I mean, you know, my breasts, you know, before, and I mean, not just, I'm not just saying on here, but I have had my girls out. You feel what I'm saying?
Your girls.
And
See,
you
so
know, somebody have, you know what I'm saying,
but
have
that's
made
how you say it
comment
when you
because
okay. That's how you say it when you playing around your girls. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's where the saying came from. Probably originated from over the years. Me hearing women refer to their own chest as girls. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So the thing about it is that I addressed it, and I apologize to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking at Wild D, and I'm not seeing a connection. I'm not seeing a understanding at this present moment. You know, like, you know, he might not be one to accept it right now. You know what I'm saying? And you're entitled to do that, but what we're not going to do is mad dog each other.
I mean, cause there was no day because of the fact that
yeah, so that's what we're not going to do. We're not going to turn this into now I'm looking at you, you know. So I'm like, so let me remove myself. This was y'all show, and I pulled up because it said, you know, like I said, it said couples pull up. So I'm like, okay, well let me give a little, you know, provide. Even though me and my wife ain't coming up here to answer everything, especially see like because you know, people have went too far with that's not necessarily the situation with these two ladies that's up here. We know of one situation with Mrs. Fly that went too far, but that hasn't been the situation with Belle and Mrs. Fly. So y'all got a different latitude. It's like we're not taking no questions from nobody that then shot shots before. Now the new people that's around, they can ask some questions, but you ain't going. So you know, there's that too. And then some of the questions it might be for a younger couple to ask. We ain't gonna talk about sex
that's
and
what I was
shit like
about to
that.
say. Maybe for the younger couple, maybe
Yeah.
your present shouldn't have been up there because of the fact that you on a different, you know what I'm saying, level per se.
Well,
You
if
know,
you,
yeah.
we all bleed the same, put one pants and leg on, I mean, all them cliches that go along with that. But some of the questions, it's like, when I'm looking right before I come up, Elite is asking a lot of questions, right? It's
Mm,
I'm just saying, I'm looking at the chat, and Elise is blocked over here. Not that she care about that, but I'm not gonna pull up here so you can ask my wife again questions, and I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I'm gonna be cautious about who's asking what, and what is our understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So that just is what it is, being real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that I might not let her. She might, but I'm definitely going. We gonna know what the temperature of our situations before you ask these questions. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be nobody that tried to dog me and my wife out, and I'm sitting here answering questions for you like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Elise is one of them people, but right. But there's other people that have done certain things, right? Which ain't, and it ain't one, it's multiple. So, like I say, I'm coming up here, but I'm not coming up here to answer anything. Just for the record. Because people go too far with their questions.
Yeah.
Who wanted to have another girl in the bed? Was it you or him? No, that's too much. Don't answer that. But first of all, we never said we were swinging, but no, because that answer right there, people use against you. Oh, she didn't even want you after she got with you. She wanted another girl in the bed. Niggas
Well,
use
maybe
that.
they should have the thing that of it. They should have set certain rules because at the end of the day, someone that is single, uh, I feel. I mean, I don't know how the conversation went, but I felt like a person that's single, asking a couple question as far as like, you
Sex
know,
life.
how, right? That shouldn't have been asked because I'm saying you don't ask a couple that when you're single and you asking them that. Now they like again, I felt maybe they should have had rules on the question because you are a couple and there are couples that are up there like how long y'all been together, how did y'all meet, da da da
Yeah.
da. So
Uh-huh.
how did
Yeah.
I mean? What did you do to make your relationship last as long? Those are type of questions
Yeah.
that you will try to want from a person that is single that is trying to learn. Now, if
Yeah.
you have a couple conversation where you just don't give a fuck, then or what the questions
Yeah.
is, then that's different. That's why I'm
Do
saying
y'all do y'all use toys?
ground
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
What the fuck are we talking? So like I said, you got to be careful. You want to ask questions, you're not watching TV, get on the panel and ask a question. I'm not answering no questions for you from the chat. So, real, we ain't gonna play that game.
I mean,
We gonna
which I think it was a good, a good thing that they had a couple, conversation. You know what I'm saying? But that it should have been certain things that should be asked and shouldn't be asked. When you dealing with a couple, you know what I'm saying? Because some couples don't like to put their business out there like that, and then there's some that just okay, I'm genuinely gonna say answer the question though, if it's appropriate to answer the question. You know what I'm saying? So again, let me put this out there. I'm not saying that wasn't a good show because that was a good idea to put, have a couple
uh-huh.
and don't have
Uh-huh.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's only certain ones that I feel the need if you are single and you're trying to get in the relationship or trying to build a relationship with somebody, then you can ask those, ask questions
Yeah,
on
there you go.
like like me
No, you're right. I know where you're going.
and your wife. You been with your wife for the longest. I've been with my wife for the longest.
Uh-huh.
I got 20 some plus years in with my wife. You know what I'm saying? So I can answer questions. Well, how long or what did y'all do to make y'all relationship last? You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
If you going
Good
that
morning, Mr. Fine.
Miss
Good morning.
um that's what I'm saying. Was the show a bad idea? Hell no. Because you know what I'm saying,
No.
we need for stuff like that. But you just gotta have certain boundaries on when you
What
do
you gonna
what
ask? Yeah, what
yeah,
you because like I said,
yeah,
and I made a joke with the panel at the time about what you say will be used against you. So you gotta be careful because people are
yeah,
trying and they'll go too far with the questions.
yeah,
And
yeah.
before you know it, you done said something that the next time somebody gets mad at you, they finna use as ammunition.
Right, 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 right.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
hold on.
Whoever came up with that idea, I think that was very that that was kind of cute. I like that. I like
I think
that.
it was a combination. I think it was a combination. Just me looking at it from the outside. I think it was a combination
Right.
of Mrs. Fly and Born, small situation, and then Fly feeling how he feels about that situation. My knowledge, that's a little bit unresolved. To my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know exactly what Bell and Wild D may have, what might have transpired in the past, but I'm quite sure there was something said about something to where, we're gonna pull up here and do this and this show a strength of marriage, strength of situation. We gonna come here and represent each other. You like we always do, but it's just titled now that we represent each other, with the show.
Right, right. I got you.
So I don't think, and this is just me, I don't think Mrs. Fly was in the slightest bit felt it disrespected because I included her. It's like I said, I included my wife. I'm like, oh, you brought the homegirls. Okay, well, shit, my wife going, the next time we might just dress a little bit less formal. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that was. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll get a little more comfortable. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Blenda Hilly.
Good morning, Danielle.
So that's all that was.
Yeah.
And I look back and I'm like, right. Oh, okay. Well, listen. Hope it sells. I hope it sells. Keep your eyes off the movies. They're gonna Dre trolling. You ain't gonna do with so much trolling, but yeah, okay. I will say there was a question that was asked that I didn't read and we was not answering. Okay, so there we go. That back to what you were saying, Mrs. Renee, that she's saying, and back to what I was saying, we're not answering every question. You know what I'm saying? Because every question is not necessarily coming, you just don't need to answer every question. Because people more than likely, especially single people, it's going to be different, right? It's a couples conversation, and it would help if couples initiate most of these conversations. And it's not that a single person, can't be inquiring about, how that works, right? But like you said, and I'll agree that the trend of it would for younger couples that are looking at missing Mrs. Fly and be like, I want to get there, or she got kids, or me and my wife, she got kids, you don't have kids, whatever. I might be in that situation. How do I develop that situation? So like I said, I apologize for the misunderstanding. And like I said, like Mrs. T said, people might not be familiar with my style of comedy. So I got to remember that this YouTube, we ain't supposed to take nothing super personal, right? But it's YouTube. So that's it. Maybe as after the initial shock of something wears off, then the person to sit back and look at it, be like, well, if I said that remark and I didn't address my wife wasn't here, then yeah, that can seem a whole lot more inappropriate. Because comedy isn't necessarily appropriate. It's not politically correct. You know, shout out to niggas like Dave Chappelle. So comedy is about challenging boundaries. Let me make sure that this nigga ain't gonna porn bomb me, right? Let me put up a banner. He gonna have something to say about that, right? Let me make sure. You got the banner up?
What's going down, kid?
Bring your bird ass up here. Still, you can stop using my bird, bro. 2026, bro. Cause my bird, when I do bird court and all that shit, it's supposed to stand out. But if you watering my down on your shit, then it don't hit the same way, and I don't like it. You know,
Yeah, you know what made last night funny?
What?
Is when you told them niggas, don't ask your wife no question. Let the females question your wife. Then you turned around and cracked a joke about that nigga girl titties. I couldn't believe that. How you gonna tell these niggas they can't? How you gonna tell these niggas they can't question your wife, but you can crack joke on their wife titties though?
No. First of all, titties. I didn't say. So now if I say something,
Well,
use
the girls. My bad. You cracked on the girl.
The girl. That's simple shit. If I go look, if we say we all go to dinner, me, you, and Miss Renee.
But they can't ask your wife no question though.
Hold on. No, because see, first of all, this isn't. If we in a brand new setting, right? Don't nobody know me and my wife. That's a different setting. If we around motherfucker, you think I'm gonna sit up here and let you ask my wife questions, knowing how you used to troll me and my wife? Is that what you think?
Nah, I wouldn't ask your wife no questions though.
That's what I meant though.
That's why I respected that. That's why I respected that when you said that. And I think everybody got where you were coming from. But then, like I said, for you to say that, I understood that. But then when you cracked the joke on his wife girls, it made it seem like how could you say that?
It wasn't on her. It wasn't a joke on her to make her feel bad or something like that there.
But she got uncomfortable, Kev. You didn't see that woman cover up when she said that?
Well, no, listen. They was out before the question, before the remark.
I know, but she covered up after.
Suppose I was uncomfortable. Sitting here with your...
So,
suppose I was...
Hey, so you was uncomfortable,
Hey, hold on. I'm asking you a question. Say Miss Renee here. I'm asking you a question. Say, Miss Renee, you sitting here, and I forget what I don't even know if you told America what your wife's name is, but you sitting here with your wifey. And if Miss Renee drops her motherfucker, unbuttons a button or two, it's going to be a different kind of environment. Because she, you know, Miss Renee holding something.
But you're going to crack on my ass.
But my thing is, though, I don't know. It's different for you. Like I said, I feel like you and Wild D rock with each other, so I couldn't.
But it was. Listen, now y'all, come on, bro. All the shit that you said, you over here. So we obviously can't be sensitive. If niggas is following.
No, I'm just saying. Especially like you said, y'all just introducing them on the internet. Like, but it ain't like Belle been around. It ain't like she been hitting the panels and shit. I don't know. I feel like it was kind of cringy. That's all I'm saying.
You know, first of all, you would want to, you know, show me. You know what I'm saying? You know, still, you making videos. You know, you looking for a clip. So I'm not necessarily trying to meet your level of approval, right? I have to use somebody that's, you know, out there that's not trolling me, that's not going to go bird as soon as I finish talking. So to a degree, yours don't count. I think they don't take it that way.
My opinion don't got to count, but I'm keeping it real with you because I feel like if it was in a different setting, I feel like if it was in a different setting, you wouldn't have did that.
What? If we was at dinner and we was sitting,
if you and Wild D was face to face somewhere, and y'all was everybody getting out the car, and you know the women making sure they straight, everybody making sure they straight before they go in somewhere. I don't think you did that.
Hold on. First of all, getting out there, no, just seeing a motherfucker. No, that wasn't the time to get back and say that. So you want to, you know that too, though. That's how manipulative you are, right? You ain't got
nothing figured out over here, dog. You was
Why
wrong.
they
You
got
know why I know you was wrong? Because you was fumbling over your words, and for once
here
you
you
did
go.
bars. Look, if you run the tape back, Kev, you're gonna see that you was fumbling over your words. You didn't have bars, and I feel
Didn't have
like
ball.
as being the older male in the situation, you was supposed to work that out with the younger dude and make sure y'all was had some understanding instead of just running off
And
like.
I've always said that, you know, and I've always used this. Remember when I used to say fuckers be looking for feather figure? You know what I mean? We can't go, as you for example, we can't go like it's like I'm not even going to use you. I'm gonna use I use Show Your Love. Shout out to Show Your Love. We can't go from trolling to sit back and say, oh, as an older person, you're supposed to be nigga. That ain't your walk. Your walk hasn't been a straight across the board walk. You troll motherfuckers. So I don't think you should be trolling people. What do you care
So
about?
this is what I gotta say, Kev. So say I hit the panel. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's breathe. Let's all breathe. I don't know if you got some weed over there, but sometimes you be having some. I'd be waiting on the dispensary to open.
No, I'm at work.
Okay, well, you found time to go live, right? And you was on the clock, but you just couldn't let it go until you got off work. You
Hey, I
had to
couldn't
put
let it go. I'm going live today about it. I couldn't let it go.
28 because you trolling. You did because that's so you're not supposed to be up here talking about as an older man because you're gonna troll the situation anyway. So you don't respect older people like that.
That's
So you
not
don't
true.
even-
That's not true.
It is true. Troll somebody else then. Troll somebody your own age. Troll
Kev, you don't
somebody.
think I be keeping it real with you though? I don't troll you and be faking it.
Yeah, you do. You chasing birds around and your thing. Come on, bro. That's Gilligan shit right now. That was 3 years ago.
And Jay, you quick to say, you too old for that. You too cut because you. That's what I'm saying. Y'all always talking about what somebody's too old.
Too old for.
Okay, but Miss Renee, did you watch the show?
You being combative.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let her land, but I'm next.
Are you on the clock? Because
No,
if you
go
ain't
ahead,
got time
go
right
ahead.
now,
I'm just saying.
This all I had to say, Miss Renee. Did you watch the show last night?
No, but
See, so if you didn't watch it, I sure can't hear your opinion. You gotta go and watch and see what happened and see how uncomfortable that woman felt once Kev pointed out her titties.
What we're not gonna do is put words in her mouth. Well, hold on, I have to help you out, your mic right there. What we ain't gonna do is put peg where it ain't. You can go in Belle's head and sit back and put your idea, understanding that you got with me in her head, and then go from there. That's what we're not doing. You can do it when you go live, right? Which is going to be.
But no, all I'm saying is for Kev, for you to make your comment and then she cover herself up, that means she was uncomfortable.
It also means that something might have been out. Maybe I was uncomfortable. And it was just an icebreaker on. We are sitting here in a couple setting. If your wife, just say for example, we're in a couple setting. And if you're sitting to where, like I'm gonna use Miss Renee again. If Renee comes to a couple dinner and she can put her homegirls out, there's outfits that Mrs. Renee, and I'm not sitting like saying this is a situation with Belle. But Miss Renee can put on something that will make me feel uncomfortable. Sitting here with my wife, and I'm eating asparagus, and every time I look over Miss Renee, she got the homegirls with her.
What you keep looking over there for if you know the homegirls is out?
What we go? When I'm going to look at the ceiling? I'm going to stare at it.
Hey, like I said in my live, Kev, eyes front, soldier.
Bullshit. See, you want to use anything to try to troll the nigga. You're not trying to find resolve, solution, and sit back and say, you know something? Well, Kev is technically a next level comic over here in this part of town. Everybody else is not really funny. They mean funny. They don't try to really break out new material. Everybody's not saying what the next nigga says. So I obviously my shit goes a little bit different. You know, I see
that you think you're too funny, but that joke didn't land last night.
Well, listen here, my nigga. That's how you know whether or not you want to use it the next show.
Okay, I hear you. You testing out birds, you testing out jokes. Okay,
you try some now. Okay, well that didn't work, right? We know that this crowd, but that's just this crowd. You know what I'm saying? You can still, because the joke don't go over in New York, it might go over in North Dakota.
No, I got you.
So it wasn't. Um,
So wait a minute. So Kev, when you looked at the screen, was those the first thing that you could see?
Man, he
no,
locked eyes.
no, Drake, calm down, bro. You relax, bro. No, but by the time I came around to that joke, that's that's by the time I came and said that, it was just like I said, it's different if like I said, to me, I'm thinking, oh, you brought the homegirl shit. My wife coming with her homegirls next too. I'm just telling you that we gonna dress a little bit more less formal.
What made it crazy was nobody caught it at first. Once they caught it,
that was the problem.
them upside their head. Like, hold on, what this nigga just say?
That's
I'm gonna have to
Wild
go
D
watch
said,
it.
who said that?
Who said
I'm gonna
that?
have to go watch it.
Yeah, you gotta go watch that shit, Miss Renee. That shit was crazy.
It's one line. That's all it is. And niggas is, the people that want to make a mountain out of a molehill, the people that need content, or it really was an alley-oop for a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to launch something, but like I said, you're not gonna be as you're not in courtesy when you do your material. I made sure that I was sitting back, with the homegirl, and that's I said, to show you that it was material. That's why I went immediately and included my wife, and then I said something to Mrs. Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Fly was zipped up to the motherfucking neck, and it's not like I'm over there. But I'm at this. Like I said, you cannot be coming to think about something on a look, and then somebody put something on your mind. That's just what happens at times. You don't know until you get to dinner, and Miss Renee takes off her trench coat, and the homegirls is sitting up there.
They said, "Fuck dinner." Do y'all see what just walked up to the table?
You know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that.
No, good thing Born went on there.
Could you imagine? Yeah, could you imagine? I'm glad you said that. Look, boy.
But I think we expect something like that out of Born, though. I didn't expect that out of Kev.
Wow.
So why would we expect that out of Born and not out of Kev, though?
Because Kev is 60 years old and his wife was on the panel with him, and they was in the same room.
So that
they was in the same room together.
Age got to do with that?
There we go.
Age has a lot to do with it. What do you mean?
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah. Shit like this.
Okay.
This how he feels.
You don't think the way that Kev acts has nothing to do with his age? Like he shouldn't act his age?
Well, wait a minute, Dre. It's people in here that's in their 40s. Now I expect that I might expect, what I'm saying, that the case, then we might well say we might have people that's in their 20s or in their early 30s. But you got people here that's in their 40s that's doing stuff. See, that's the shit that kills me.
But see, when you don't think the same though, Mr. Name.
You gotta stop bullying. Okay. I had to throw that out there. Stop bullying, Dre. Let her land sometimes. Okay.
But let her land when she on your side. I hear you. Go ahead, Renee.
No, Renee can shut up.
No, we don't. Not what he wants.
No, because she gotta watch it. I think she gotta watch it.
Wow.
No, it's not about. No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that you're saying it's always the age. Everybody always bringing up the age.
Yeah, age has something to do with it.
You got people that's in here that's 40, 45, 50. They still gang banging.
And they look like a damn fool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what the age have to do with anything?
Age has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, your content isn't age driven.
Man, my content is for all ages except for anybody 18 and under.
Okay, so that's that. That's nigga, you 45, Dre.
Yeah, I'm 37.
Okay, well, you look like you're 45. No, listen, right?
Okay, then if that's the case, then I might as well say you I'm up here talking to a young boy.
That part.
I'm a young man, yeah. So look,
No,
that's what I
young
said. So if you feel like I'm a
no,
young
you're
boy
not a
and
young
Bella,
man. You're a young boy
no,
because
I'm a young man.
you
I'm a
said
grown man. I have kids.
you
I'm a
don't have
grown
it.
man.
You don't
That's
have
the
it because you got
difference.
kids.
I'm
It
a
don't
man.
matter. Since
I'm a man. I got bills. I got
old,
responsibilities. I take care of my
you are
household.
older
I'm a grown
as
man.
a young boy.
Here we go, America. Hold on.
But like
I'm
I
just
said, me and Miss Renee, when me and Miss Renee, our thoughts ain't the same anyway because she think it's okay to be with a female. So like, we're not gonna match
Whoa,
up anyway.
I mean, what that got to do with it?
It has a
whoa,
lot. See, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
You feel
it
like
don't
that
have
has
that
nothing to
because
do with it.
I
It
mean,
has a
like I
lot to do
said,
with it.
it does not.
So
It
you
does.
telling me if you was on a panel with your wife and then a female pulled up with her titties out, and we're talking about relationship, we got a relationship panel, you wouldn't feel like your wife crossed the line to point out some other woman titties in front of her husband
I
and in
mean,
front of you, her wife?
other people do different things. Everybody don't do things
I
the
didn't
same.
ask you that. Could you answer the question?
it have to be the second.
But
You have
yeah, because
And then
my wife
point
is
out and then say, I deal with younger people. Y'all just ain't never dealt with an older woman like my wife. Like, what? What does that have to do with
no, there you
anything?
go. You connecting stuff. Then no, shut
Run
up.
it, run the live back here.
No, listen. This
Good
helps
morning, y'all.
you out.
what I was
Good
just saying.
morning, Caramel.
You didn't
You could
accept
have
what I
pulled up
just.
with your wife, Dre. You could
And
have
that would have
told
been
her.
disrespectful, Kev. If you would have
No,
did
no,
that, what you did to Wild D, I would have told you you
listen,
disrespected me, dog.
listen. If your wife, right, we're gonna say this again, right? Because it's going. The ladies were attractive. I'm just gonna say that, and I'm talking about
Look, you could have
ladies.
said it that way, just like Wild D told you. You could have said she was beautiful.
Hold on.
You could have said she was cute. You could have come.
Just because I said 2 words, now you cut me off and you doing that. Shout out to Blake. You're doing the Blake right now. All right, so you gotta let nigga land. I don't know if you how much you got. Caramel on the panel. You ain't even addressed the queen. You ain't got no picture, Caramel.
What's going down, Caramel? I ain't heard from you in a minute.
Hey, good morning. I don't.
She ain't come to your shit. She over here. So listen, your
No,
your
shut your ass up.
Because they talk about where she'll go. You know, there's people who say she ain't going everywhere. But listen, okay, but your avatar is blank, Caramel.
Okay.
You could change.
I'm driving, but I'll fix it in a little bit.
Okay,
go
okay.
ahead.
So go ahead. What did you catch, or do you have something to add to this, or you?
No, I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
Okay. So you know, some people want to make
Good morning,
it has to be a bad situation. It couldn't just be a situation. Some people, for content purposes, want they're going like Born say thanks for the alley-oop, OG. You know what I'm saying? He could be playing or he could be serious, but it really was something. It was said before, and it never got that response. When I said it to Cammy blushed though, so responded however she responded. When I said it to Lady before, I'm quite sure I said it. It was just a line, and like you said, everybody didn't catch it.
So I got one question, Kev. If your wife would have hit the panel and somebody would have been like, man, she look good. She got some nice lips. Look like she could suck a golf ball through a coffee straw. You wouldn't have been mad?
That's not what I said, and that's too far. That's the difference between being offensive and being humorous. That's offensive.
How you don't feel like what you said was offensive? So say what you said again.
I can't remember exactly word for word. I don't know, but I said something like, you brought your homegirls with you. My wife and the next setting, my wife, we all gonna come out there. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It was the thing. Let you know that we'll dress a little bit more casual too. Because we thinking about, I'm knowing that not everybody, a few people is going to be looking at everything to critique anything they see. So I already know this going in. Some people are watching to learn nothing. They're watching to critique. Like Born be saying sometimes, you're not listening to hear, listening to respond. So, like Miss Renee was saying when she came up here, that first of all, and Miss Fly said as well, she wasn't answering all questions. Because questions, we didn't feel are coming from a place where, like niggas say, well, the first time he ate your booty. What? that's when we need a Russell clip. Somebody will be asked, somebody single, are you answering that, Dre?
Yeah, somebody that's single asks different questions than somebody that's in a relationship. Because they're not going to ask them near the same question. A single person going to ask a single question. Now, they are trying to get into they are in a relationship and trying to learn how to build and keep and have a good relationship. That's something different. But a single person is going to ask something totally different than what that person just asked.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, yeah, you're right. And then I'm gonna look, like, for example, I'm gonna look at the chat. It's a cool situation, and I'm glad he did it, right? And I wanted to leave before any more damage was done, if that's a way he's gonna look at it. Because Dre was like, you should have stayed. No, nigga, first of all, this is a voluntary thing. Nobody is sitting up here for you. Ain't hitting the Cash App. Ain't nobody sitting up here tailor-made for your amusement. If you happen to
I was saying you should have stayed because that's what everybody was saying. The chat, Miss Fly was on the panel saying, Kev, you should have stayed.
I know, but listen, the thing about it, I'm looking at Wild D, and he don't have understanding. I'm not getting that he got to understand it. So it's just a joke. If you about to get picked out of shit about that, let me go. Okay, wrong setting. Wrong. I can't. Go ahead, do your thing. So that's all that was. That's all that was. The show went on. But before we sitting here and you looking slanted-eyed at me, and we can see your facial expression, it's your show, I'm going to exit. That's it. I'm going to keep it simple. That's the older thing that you be talking about sometimes. Why don't the older people move a certain way? Well, older sometimes is just don't even give it no more fuel. Just stop. And that's what some young people can't do. They just can't stop. That's why you keep making video about me, because you just can't stop.
I know you're about to swing that around to me.
Yeah, because you just can't stop. But then you up here critiquing me about behavior and stuff like that there when you can't stop.
And critiquing me about me being with a woman that I've been with them.
Man, I just be saying that to piss you off, Mr. Nate. Do what you want to do, shit. If you want to go to hell and gasoline draws, go for it.
See,
well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna go to hell.
No, I'm just bullshitting.
But that's not.
But no, if you watch that shit though, Miss Renee, Kev was wrong and he was fumbling over his words.
Listen. You just said what you said just now. And you just told this lady she going to hell and gasoline drawers, and we can overlook that, but we can't.
And I just said, look, and I said I was just joking.
It doesn't matter that you're just joking. You said it. It was.
I didn't come at her sexually though, Kev. I didn't say she was gonna go to hell with big titties and gasoline drawers.
Wow.
Kev, you pointed out the woman's breast, my nigga. Come on now.
You just pointed out Miss Renee's dress just now. You did. Just now.
Goodness.
You pointed out her sexuality.
You're not gonna fix this.
Let me land. You pointed out what she's doing. Where you threw a hell of a shot talking about she's going to hell, and then you want to be talking about we living in glass houses. You throwing rocks like a motherfucker when you get ready.
Man, I be talking crazy, but man, God forgive me, but I was just playing.
Reckless.
I'm reckless. I'm not 60 years old and reckless though. I still got time.
But you gotta get there though.
You got time to die. You got time
to
die.
Get there. Y'all think I'm not gonna get there? I'm a good man.
It's a lot of good men that's not here.
Miss Renee, I'm not dying no time soon, so you can forget about it.
I'm
Wow.
not saying you are dying.
You're
No,
straight.
Goodness, dang.
I'm not saying that you're dying, but you still are missing what I'm saying.
We
You
have
gotta
seen
get to
you
where I'm
tubes.
at.
We have seen you tubes coming out you before, Dre. So you damn near
Kev,
saying.
you could tell that lie all you want to, nigga. You talking about tubes coming out me? You tough, lying.
You know they gotta work the material. You know what I'm saying? You know how I get down, Dre. You know, so you got to know if I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna say something because
How you gonna fix this shit with Wild D? Cause I ain't seen him in your chat all morning.
he normally not over here, you know, unless I send him
Okay.
the link. So that's just
Okay.
you know, irons don't always go on the same side of the pond to drink. I would damn sure call myself a line, right? So that's what you go. We live right now. We've been live an hour. There's a few more. You see Hines over here. We're gonna talk to that content right there. That's what we should be talking about, right? The Hines and Third Coast and Duke. But I'm glad you messy motherfuckers is here, so we can get into it. We fuck with it. Fuck this.
You boy, Lord.
Fuck the little breasts situation. It was nothing. And I got YD number. I'll call it, nigga. We'll talk. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Okay, you got not do is not come in here and not talk to nobody. So when you come in here, salute. How you doing, everybody? Right? That's how. So let me. That's how you do it. Solid. It's salute. Good morning. How y'all doing? It's not jump out the bushes with a comment. It's not how we move. Okay, so back to the other shit.
So what happened with Hines in Third? I missed it. I know they was talking behind the scenes and they talking about he was tricking off money or some shit.
You so
That's
damn
dirty.
messy. You so damn messy.
What happened?
No, because I only heard a little bit of the content. I didn't get to hear everything fully.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's how we do it, Jay Solid. It's not trolling hours. Okay, so what you said just now? Okay. No, that's the standard procedure, Wild. I be telling these niggas, this is like when the motherfuckers come and just run to the panel. I turn around, LA's backstage. He didn't bypass all of y'all, right? He backstage. No, speak to everybody. Sit back and watch a couple of people.
I know LA ain't back there because LA is not.
No, I know. He not. But I'm just
Wild D
saying.
in the chat, Wild D, pull up, my nigga. Check this nigga Kev again one time.
Where Wild D at? He in the chat? I don't see nigga in the chat. What are you talking about?
I thought I heard you say he was here.
No, there you go. Look at you. Could pull up, check it, my nigga.
Yeah, you got fades in the back, Kev.
So meanwhile, right, let's dip over here to this Third Coast, Hines, player sector, and the Duke Verl situation, right? So Duke decided to on somebody platform that we fuck with, right? Decides he want to talk about Hines, right? So we know, motherfuckers are sitting back promising that you're gonna be the next rock star. I'm gonna help your channel turn into the next. You're not the next rock star, right? Not according to the results, right? You right. This shit, in my eyesight, is more successful for people that are not in transition right now, right? No. We're gonna address this, right? Because it's content. So I asked Hines this. I said, Hines, did you give Third Coast permission to say she misses Hines? Because according to urban legend, there's a real Mrs. Hines, right? So I thought about what was old girl's name that changed her name to Mrs. OGK? The light-skinned girl from the Mo3 sector.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Fuck was her name?
You talking about the Juice girl?
Juice Box?
Yeah.
No, not Juice Box. No, not Juice
Box. It wasn't Juice Box?
The light-skinned girl that she used to stand up and she used to play music and shit.
Oh yeah. She used to play music and shit. Damn.
pretty,
forgot.
pretty,
Yeah, pretty some shit. Yeah,
pretty something, pretty Nisha. Is it supposed
Yeah.
to be
Yeah, pretty problem.
pretty problem Nisha? Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so all right, there we go. Pretty problem Nisha. Now, when she first did that, considering that motherfuckers was hating it, you know what I'm saying, on a nigga, and then a new female come around and do that, right? You know, so at the beginning, no big deal, but now we going into a month. I'm just saying, you know, and she said, you know, after I think about 2 weeks that I could change it, you know what I'm saying? And I might have said I'm not tripping like that because my wife's not on here like that, you know. That's her name on here, Mrs. OGK. So Mrs. Renee can't be Mrs. OGK. She gonna have to. She can with me if that's what they, you know. They can do the Benji Vonnie situation. You know, that's my hubby. I don't know how that shit works out, right? But say you Mrs. No Cut, but when there actually is a Mrs. No Cut. So Duke. Right now, so we got Third, right? So Third is, you know, going live in the middle of the night, and she's going live at vulnerable hours. I'm gonna say, right? It's crazy. Vulnerable hours is crazy. Listen, she live at vulnerable hours, right? And you know her thing is these motherfuckers don't be supporting me like they be supporting the rest of these bitches. You know how Third is, right? Shout out to Third. You know, niggas cash apping these other bitches. Nigga, bless my game. I think that's her line right there. Shout out to bless my game. So eventually, you know, everybody sees you live, right? And maybe it's because AR came up with you got to pay to play, and then I followed up with aggressive panhandling. That motherfuckers is leery. You know, Dre, unless it's payday, Dre ain't coming over there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how he feels. He might have to put $1 or $2 because that's most you're gonna get out of Dre is $1 or $2. I got $19 cash apps from Dre, but we're not talking about that now. This is not about me and Dre. So eventually Duke makes it over here, right? And we know you searching for Red October. Oh shit, she's over here, and if you pay a little bit of attention, she makes a remark periodically about the small town, even though that the small town isn't being used at the time of this. So I'm watching from my troll account, right? I'm watching from my troll account because if I type in the chat and say, you know, hello, I could just be going to the bathroom and take my phone with me. Or I might have to put it on the charger so that when I wake up, it's charged. And if I see you live, I would like to think I can say hello. What I don't want to do is say hello and get on the panel. Come on, the link's right there. No, I'm not saying hello to get on. And so, especially in the middle of the night. And that goes back to, you know, back to that kind of single mentality versus married mentality. We're not going to be sitting back listening to Keith Sweat in the middle of the night, right? Knowing you subject to be available. I'm not available. You are. And I'm because niggas have, you know, you fucked with niggas according to urban legend. Whether it was Trey, whether it was AR. Now Duke is saying he the reason why you took down Mrs. Hines' name. And then he's using that. And he's saying that you told Hines, you calling Hines this and you calling Hines that. And I think the word that he used was main trick. We're not gonna run from that content. Motherfucking Born, that's the content. Fuck the little motherfucking the breast remark. The content is and that's my nigga, right? Because he can defend himself. You know, we're gonna play a second. And see, when Trey decided, and y'all was going at it, and Trey was like, you know, she said she only supports you. She ain't supporting none of these other motherfuckers. You the only real one. When we looked at the books, that turned out to be true. Right? When we looked at the books, so it gave what he said some merit. Merit, depends on how you accept hearing it. So it gave us some merit. So we all know that everybody that's in the player sector was, if not still, was cash apping. I don't give a fuck what it was, $5, $10. At the time, right? Because he was playing sector too, whether you knew it or not. Big B, AR, Hines, me, Stone C, MJ. It even was cash apping a few months. So most of the original cast members of the player sector, this was already known. That's why videos was made about, oh, y'all only supporting the men. Fuck that, these niggas gay. Because people trying to get the cash apps to come their way, right? And they probably did, because it did fuck up, the cash app system that was going on at the time. The structure of it was rocked because they were saying that the men were gay that were supporting the other men, But married motherfuckers is supposed to be supporting single women, and that's more honorable than married people supporting married people. Because the niggas, all the niggas I fuck with, they got girls, they got women in real life. So it's not like they single and choosing up with men. You know what I'm saying? Jay Solid, we don't say that name over here. I'm gonna remove that comment. So you keep trying to introduce your significant other, right? We not putting that name over here. All right, so I'm gonna rule you. Talk to me about Jay Solid if you want to talk. Okay. And then so.
Hey, Queen Gigi. But I never knew anything about. See, all this stuff coming to light because I never knew anything about and third and
Duke.
that him or him or Hines.
God damn it!
I never knew that. I never
Jay,
knew
say
that
something.
third had Hines behind her name. Her name
Yeah.
before. I never seen that. I always seen Third Coast, so that's why I'm sitting up here like being lost. Like what the? Because I never seen that name. I always just seen Third Coast.
Yeah, so that's what wound up happening. So back to where I was at. Okay, because I'm glad you said that. So
Pass that shit.
And shit like that.
So
just the fact that you had Mrs. This and when you okay, damn, it took you long enough to come out the goddamn chat. Shit. What's up, Dirk?
What's going down,
Kev? Salute Dre. What's happening to the panel?
We know you
What's going on?
We know you still love us. You be in the bushes, but you practice.
Of course. I'm always watching.
We hope that nobody tell you that you couldn't be on certain places, and that's the reason we haven't seen you.
Oh no, none of that. I just been looking and watching and support. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
So, oh boy, went live on somebody else's panel talking about Third took your name down and Third called you a trick and shit like that. So this is Duke, and he's showing you he's talking about he got the last four motherfucking the last four digits of your number, you know what I'm saying, and all of that stuff there. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel no way about it, honestly. He wasn't telling K Riz nothing K Riz didn't already know. He already knew all of that. You know, ain't no secrets in there, no nothing. So he already knew that. So it wasn't that big of a surprise. So I don't really feel no kind of way. I just Well, one thing I do feel like he trying to use me to make her mad, or make that other girl mad, because what I got to do with any of this shit.
What
And
about
then let me also make.
So hold on. So him saying that Hines is your main trick is nothing that Hines didn't know about. That what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is that terminology is not the correct terminology. Whatever me and K Riz got going on is what we got going on, and it ain't nobody's business.
Well,
And so
damn,
that
I
he
didn't even know
can pick and
that.
choose. He can say what he want to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it really doesn't. It don't bother me any. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did Duke nothing. So if he want to make content off of me and K Riz, then be my guest. But he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing that K Riz don't know. And I'm gonna leave that part at
Are
that.
you okay? So I'm gonna go to Miss Renee right now, right? Because I'm a little confused behind. So Miss Renee, are you? Did you hear what I addressed Third with? And she's saying that
I didn't know
what we got, right? The question is, did you tell Duke that K Riz is your main trick?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so we need to start like that, because anything other than starting, like anything other than K Riz know what time it is, that's making it seem like he is and he knows it, and Duke ain't said nothing that he don't know.
Right. Okay. Well, I see it from your point of view, but I wasn't looking at it like that. I mean, like he know what he know me behind the scenes, so that's how I was saying it. But no, I did not tell Duke no shit like that.
Okay, so that's how
And also, I want to clear up. I never met his uncles or whatever. I don't know none of Duke people. I don't know nobody. I don't know none of them. The last time I talked to Duke, I told him and Elise need to get back together, because both of them crazy. I don't know what they got going on, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. That was my last conversation with Duke. So then when shit hit the fan, he turned around and tried to make content off of me. Well, K Riz came in the chat, and he seen K Riz in the chat, and then that's how the shit came. He was like, all right, well, I'm coming for you now. He kept saying, Third Coast, you cool, Third Coast, but I'm finna whoop K Riz's feet. But it's whooping feet with what? Because I watched the movie. Let me say this. Let me tell y'all this shit here. Because I'm done with the arguing. I'm 41 years old. I don't got time for no petty shit. But this no. I was saying I'm talking about the whole content in general from yesterday and all of that.
So you and K Riz together. So that what threw me for a loop. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, so I just found out yesterday.
Right. So the thing about it is that I had watched one movie, like a YouTube movie or something, and I streamed it to my YouTube page. I don't know if y'all remember that. Shalana probably do, because she was there in Duke's or whatever. But I streamed the movie to my channel because Duke was saying he could help me. You know, the same old line he give everybody else. I just didn't know him that well at first. So I streamed the YouTube movie to my channel, so I wasn't hiding shit. K Riz, anybody could see it. News, anybody, whoever was looking could see I was streaming. And then I was told to get down off the panel. I got down, and that was the end of that.
You was told to get down off the panel. What do you mean?
Because of the way it looked, I wasn't really thinking of it like that. He said I fell asleep on the panel with him and all that. I wasn't asleep. My lashes is long as fuck. Y'all can't see my eyes. I was looking. You just can't see him because I look like lamb chop. Play along. My lashes is long.
Look, she was high. She wasn't asleep.
I was high as the fuck. I was watching the shit. I'm tired. You know, I just wasn't saying nothing. So it was innocent. It was innocent to me, Kev. But I don't think I think he had another game plan. Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? Like he always do. I don't know him. I didn't know him like that, so I didn't know the antics that he played.
Okay, so you've been around for a second, but you didn't know that the dude.
I didn't know. I knew nothing about him until he popped up over there.
So listen. So first and foremost, right? Because they used all of this against. They're trying to use it. That's why I'm going live and we straightening it out. Use all of this. Hines got a female. You know, how's he tricking on Third? And he got a. So I asked Hines yesterday, did he give permission for you to use that name? Because everything that people do will is subject to get used against you in the future.
Correct.
So it's just like if I'm letting Pretty Problem Nisha run around here with the name Miss OGK, what am I doing? I'm lowering the value of Mrs. OGK because I have a real Mrs. OGK.
Okay, so let me help you out with that. So before I did change my name to that, me and him was laughing about it. And I said, is it cool if I do that? And I was just laughing around. He was like, I don't give a fuck. So I put it on there.
He said no, he didn't. I asked him yesterday. He said no. He said he did not give you permission.
Okay. He in the chat right now. K Riz, this is me, third, asking you, did you or did you not give me permission to put Miss Hines on my name? So let's let K Riz answer that. Because I think the other answer when he say no, he didn't was to some other comment. But let's see what he say. Because I would never put a man's name behind my name if he tell me not to. Come on, let's think about it.
I don't know. Look, boy said, "Who's the real Mrs. Hines?"
Would she please stand up, huh?
Okay, so now he's saying for YouTube purposes. Okay, so you're right because I asked him that yesterday. I'm like, did she?
Right, for YouTube purposes.
So for YouTube purposes, you got to act like a Mrs. Hines. So we saw this because I was saying this to myself. Because after you have changed your name to Mrs. Hines, and I think I hit you with this joke, I came in your chat and you was like, Cam, hit the cash app. You know what I'm saying? Bless my game. And I think I said, your name Mrs. Hines right now. My nigga got a little bit of paper. So you ain't supposed to be for YouTube purposes. You're not supposed to be running around here like you single, hitting this up for money, and you for YouTube purposes you married. Because bars is back. But so I hit you with that.
Right. And when you hit me with that, excuse me for interrupting, but when you hit me with that, and then I said back, me and him said back, and I told him myself, I said, you know what? I'm finna take this off my name. It didn't have nothing to do with Duke and nobody else. This was after the fact because I had the name for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was just one day and it was gone. I told him, I said, I don't want to put all this attention on this. I said, I feel I should have never done that in the first place. But, he didn't mind it. But when I took it off, he was like, that's up to you. I took it off because I didn't want all that attention that it was bringing.
Okay, now let's.
Well, you shouldn't have did that because that brought attention to y'all, whether if y'all was trying to do something or not.
Especially after what is the word? The typical with Trey and you know what I'm saying, and how messy shit got.
Yeah.
I don't think you should have went and then because you had an AR and AR still going back and forth still to the day with a little bit of shit. You had place. Backed away from YouTube a little bit to a degree. That's how people look at it behind. And to throw Hines, who ain't nobody, putting in the mix, that put him in the mix right there. AR feeling some type of way. No, he ain't saying it.
Okay.
He looking over there and he like, that shit said Mrs. Hines.
Yeah, so I changed that a while back, you know what I'm saying? And then the shit just, people stop paying attention to it, and that's what I wanted them to do. But if if I could look back if I could rewind the hands of time, Kev, I would have never done that because I know how messy YouTube is, you know what I'm saying? But I just did it thinking, we gonna just keep this on YouTube, but the shit can go way further than that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the name was taken down. It wasn't because Duke had me take the name down. That's insane. I took it down because
did he address you about taking it down? Did he address you? No. Did he say anything?
Oh no, I don't talk. No, I haven't talked to Duke since that last time that movie was on my stream. When I streamed that movie, I ain't talked to him since then. Me and him don't communicate. He talking about we talk all the time. That's a lie. Me and Duke ain't talk. If that was me and him talking, what a call log is.
I don't talk to him. He called me. I got a new phone, y'all. I been got a new phone. And so all my old numbers is gone. I don't have, the Stones and all my old people used to have. I used to chop it up with. I don't have those numbers anymore, including Duke. So when he called me at 6:30 in the morning, I seen a real name pop up on my phone. So I didn't know who the fuck it was. I don't know his real name. So I answered it. And so he said, and he was talking that noise about that. I said, I'm not going to get in the middle of your bullshit with you and that girl. Don't be using me trying to make her jealous. He was laughing and all that, and I went on and got off the fucking phone. And no longer to talk to him again because I know that's his number now. Me and Duke never had no problems, but right now, I feel like that was some whole shit what he did because that shit was unnecessary. I ain't been in nobody's business. I wasn't in him and Alee's business. No, nothing. If I say I hate that happened to you, Alee's, I got a right to say I hate that happened to you.
So listen.
I didn't say nothing to him.
Listen, for the record, right? Because this is an opportunity right here, right? If Mrs. Renee is on here, and I'm telling Miss Renee to work it out with Born, I might not need to give her my number right now. Right? If I'm telling Miss Renee to go ahead and get back with Born, then I might not need to give her my number.
Well, no, he had no. The only reason Duke had my number was because he was telling me that same old thing. I didn't know him. He was like, I can show you how to do this shit. I can this and that and the other. We can network.
I tell you that all day in the streets and shit. You gonna be America's Next Top Model. You know the game. Niggas are using.
I don't know. No, when it comes to YouTube, I don't know because people don't be telling me how to do certain stuff on YouTube.
You was over there with Loco and me, and then all of the bullshit and everything. So
I didn't have a page. Calm down, Kev. You hollering. I didn't have a page then.
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. I'll pass it. But you coming from OG Percy, you're coming from Loco, you're coming from Kev. You've been around enough YouTubers to where you're not green like that to the new. You're not, but you know how to move up on niggas. All the niggas you picking had a little bit of motion going on, whether it's in real life or whether it was on YouTube. So you know how you're not that green. You didn't decide to say your lineup's going to be Frost, LA, and Benji. You might have picked Benji. I don't know. So, but listen, no, your lineup, right? Kev,
I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Let me land. Kev, at the time, I got the most in the chat. Shout out to AR because he got the most in the chat right now. Shout out to AR. But at the time when you say,
what up, AR?
At the time you say I'm co-host, it just so happened I'm getting the most views over here. So everybody else they knew that, and whether they want to sit back and acknowledge that, they do. So they watch because they watch it. We're watching everybody that's new. We're watching everybody that's new come around. Everybody, whether it's TT, whether it's me, whether it's Dre, whether it's Miss Renee, any dude that come around, any new female that come around, everybody's watching. So if you right now, a new female comes around, and all of a sudden she claims I'm AR's new co-host. AR get 2,000 in the chat, 1,700 every time he go live. And he has other females that he's been dealing with. I'm not on a physical level. So for a new female to come around and try to jump in the seat, we look at it as an opportunist. So that's it. We're gonna leave me out of it. So then it goes from me to Trey, right? Isn't it Trey? I don't want to get the lineup fucked up. Is it Trey or no? It's AR. Because this is when they who is it? Is it Trey or AR? Which one is it?
AR.
AR before Trey?
Me and AR was cool. Me and Trey was cool.
Well, I'm asking. I'm trying to get the. I'm just trying to get the order. What's the order?
I just told you.
AR and then Trey.
It was AR. AR was my partner first. Then I started rocking out with Trey over there on his channel, supporting his channel. So it was AR first.
Okay, so when I'm just I'm saying this is that you street girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying a bad thing because you be in traffic. I'm just, and we don't take you as slow. We take you as high, but not slow, right? Listen, I'm playing, so we making you to be that naive. Cause
Right.
yeah, so you're not accidentally picking these dudes. It's purposely. You know what I'm saying? Trey got motion. He's doing live more, back then, and doing what he do. I was having motion. AR, the new dude coming around with all the guns on the wall. We ain't never seen that before. And then we got Hines, military. What's happening with Hines too?
What's up with it? You give me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How do you, let me stop because you here and the content's about you. What was said. So go ahead, bro. You got either you want to say or.
Yeah, I got questions. What's up?
Okay. Okay. So if y'all got a question, because the question I asked, and it was like for YouTube purpose. I asked you, did you have permission?
Yeah. About that, OG, like everybody do that on YouTube, right? But it's only like a problem when I do it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
And on top of that, though, I spread the bread around. You know what I'm saying? The small
Yeah.
But when it comes to third, it's tricky. The news get bread, GG get bread. It's not born. So many people get, you know what I'm saying, a little piece of the pie.
I'm just playing.
They get a little piece of the pie. You too, Miss Renee. But it comes to tricky when it comes to third. So how they flip like the
here's the deal. I didn't see Duke around. See, third got Cash App. She don't got Super Chat.
Yeah, but I Cash App too.
No. That's what I'm saying. I got you. What I'm saying is that if somebody Super Chat somebody, monetize channel, we all see it.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, where I'm going with this is that when you Cash App somebody, nobody sees it.
Right. It's people.
So Duke couldn't have came and seen you giving third no money. That's where I'm going with.
He seemed to be giving everybody money. You think it's his first time just coming around looking and watching? If he know everything from trade all the way down, he knew how they put money around.
Well, we can assume that everybody other than the people that's tight give up some money, right? So you're right. So not just you, AR, me, whoever.
But it's only a problem when it's me though. Well, as you see.
No, I don't think that it's a problem because of you. I think they try to more say because it's like behind the scenes.
Because it's not.
It happened before with TT too though. So
shit.
This the second time. Just came from me.
Oh
shit. Listen, America.
So it only happened when it's me. I'm telling you.
Oh shit.
I guess you know what I'm saying. But I see old boy was in the Steelers or whatever, man. I ain't got two words.
I'm just trying to figure out, without being super messy, I was just trying to figure out if there was any truth to her divulging financial statements to Duke. That's what I would, to be honest with you. So
if you was looking in the chat,
absolutely not.
If you was looking in the chat, you would have said, you would have seen me kept saying Cap. And
I'm asking
him to show the receipts. If he's so close to it, show the receipts.
Yeah, I see what you put in the chat. I just didn't, like a person to be able to, like you said, he watching or whatever like that there, but to sit back and say main trick. The wording of main, I got you. Let me see where we're going. You got the floor because I'm finna go like this and grab something real quick. I'm gonna hold it down for you.
Okay.
The wording of main trick does appear to be something that a female would say to another nigga. So he picked some great words to use to troll you.
But look, he get tricked on every day. He beg every day.
We know that.
He got a main trick. So what is we?
Listen. You listen.
He supposed to speak like that.
I ain't putting him on your level, player. I'm just saying the wording that was used, that there could have been some truth though, right? Y'all are both denouncing it. There could have been some truth to what he was saying. That's all we're looking at. Was there truth, a little truth to the statement coming from Third?
Fuck it, we're not gonna beat around the bush. Were you and Third Coast having a secret affair behind the scenes? There it is.
It ain't no secret affair. There it is.
Okay, America, you heard. You heard
I
behind.
heard him loud and clear.
So it was nothing. It was nothing.
Yep, YouTube antics, you know what I'm saying? They're doing it for the tools. You know, people got in their feelings and took it to a whole nother level. So it really ain't that serious, kid.
But I want to say this right here. This dude Duke, right? He done doxed a lot of people in the small town. He done took pages, and everybody just being friendly with the dude though. That's crazy to me. Like any other day, people in the small town to be mad. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Let me answer that for you. Let me tell you something. I have history with Duke, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, Duke really didn't he really didn't dox me. What he did was put up, and he let old girl hold on. He let old girl do the talking.
He did talking too.
Talk.
He did talking too. Yes, he did.
No,
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He did,
Yes, he
Renee.
did. Yes, he did.
I must have missed that part because
he said he was going straight for K Riz. He was on his bumper because K Riz should have never said nothing, something in the chat. I don't know what he said in the chat.
Got doxed?
No, he didn't dox him. I said that the words was exchanged back and forth because he said something in the chat.
Miss Renee, finish what you were saying. This ain't about that Third. We talking about
Duke.
We talking about Duke doxing the small town and they being friendly and putting up on stage.
When it came up about me, let me tell you something. When it came up about me, you can't dox somebody that already been doxed several times. Now, what he did to me was not doxing, because the only thing he did was he pulled up pictures. He never said my name, and the name that's honestly not my name.
You said you didn't see the whole thing, right?
No, I didn't see the whole thing.
He talked shit about you. He brought up your son and your wife and all that stuff.
I seen him bring up my son. Now, Elise was
now, would you be still friendly? Would you still be friendly with a person that do that though?
Well, I don't been friendly with the motherfuckers that put this shit out there. You know, you can go back. Let me tell you something. Anybody want to know anything about Miss Renee? All they gotta do is go back and look at motherfucking Most Hated Blogger, because Most Hated Blogger was the first person that doxed me.
I get you. I was just asking a question. I was saying,
no.
You'll be cool with a nigga that do that.
You, love. I was just asking you.
I know. I was just saying, you're gonna be cool with a nigga that put your stuff out there like that, and then talk shit about you, then hop on the panel and smile and stuff.
But
and then continue to talk shit. About the rest of the small town.
I feel
you.
Talk heavy.
What that means?
The thing about it is,
OGK, tell me I'm telling the truth though.
You got open arms
over here. I came
I don't like that. That's hypocritical. Because motherfuckers done did whole 2-hour shows on KF and then be back in KF on KF panel. So come on, everybody done did it over here.
We talking about the small town, right? We talking about the small town, right?
Even outsiders though. Even outsiders, man. Everybody talk shit about.
Name another outsider that did that,
and then hold on. This is another thing people keep saying. And because you keep saying it, be cool with them. Cool is relative when it comes to this YouTube shit. Just because a motherfucker hit my panel don't mean we cool. I think cool is when we talking behind the scenes.
Now, cool is when you're on here too. Now, dumb boy, come on.
Not me. I'm telling y'all, not my definition.
That's your definition, though. That's your definition, boy.
No, I'm just saying. So when you ask me the question, can a motherfucker put your information on the internet and then be quote unquote cool with you. I'm
Yeah,
like, cool.
that was my question. You came up
Yeah,
with your
I'm
answer. That's
answering.
it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's
My
it. I
cool.
don't got
So
no
when I
problem with it.
so when I hear cool, it's like cool is relative to me.
I
But
know, but
can
you
you
ran
still
up to
join my
try to
open
change.
panel? That's all I
Okay,
that's all I
I
was.
get that. I don't got no problem with your answer. I just put the
I
question out there.
eventually, I
I just
eventually,
said they keep throwing him up on the panel. He going on every panel that come up. Like whoever going live, he here end up running up to him. And I'm just
right now,
like, damn, they being that friendly. And this nigga doing all this, and this. So, I take it for what it is.
Born is talking about this right here because he done seen this nigga do hours of shows, and then he here right now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So
I get
that's
you.
so that's what
Always gotta call out Dre. This shit crazy.
no, that's Born to do. I'm just telling you why he's sneaking without
Let's get back to the titty topic, nigga.
Hold on, calm down. The titty popping is crazy.
Dre, you stupid.
So yeah, well, he's right. Born is right. It is selective and it's subjective because cool is behind the scene, right? See, some people, right? If just say, for example, thank God he got some rhythm right now, but I'm gonna use this brother again. Show your love. It might make sense, or if MJ or talks eyesight to let me drop the beef or drop the no communication with them because this nigga's going to keep trolling. So it might be a wise move for Talk to be like, oh, I ain't tripping. What's happening with you? Show your love. Because if she don't say that, then he's subject to keep on trolling her. But ever since he spoke to her, ever since she spoke to him and made it seem like it ain't no big deal, now he stopped trolling. Now he's how you doing and don't putting up roses. So it sometimes instead of having somebody out there walking these YouTube streets doing nothing but trolling you, you also have the ability to change that if you want to, more than likely. And that's going to be to let them back around. So that's what I did in a few situations with people.
What that mean? That mean keep your enemies closer? What that mean?
Yeah, you can look at it that way. Let me bring you up in here, right? I know where you at. I know what you do. I know Dre is subject to go live and say a whole bunch of shit that he ain't saying right now. I'm just using him for example. When he was here for 2-3 hours and didn't say nothing, but when you get to his live, it's gonna be a whole nother story.
You made it make sense.
So yeah. So
had to use me though, but I hear it.
I fuck with you, Dre, but we gonna use the content. We gonna say it how what's actually possibly gonna happen. We not gonna, paint a picture that definitely not gonna come to play.
It made sense. It made sense.
Yeah, nah, it do make sense. But Hines, how long you and Third been kicking it behind the scenes, brother?
God damn it.
We've been chilling, talking for a little minute. That's it.
Damn.
What the wifey do? Let me add another question. Follow up question.
Boy.
Go ahead, boy.
Does the wifey know? Does the wifey know like it's homegirl type shit, or it's just like, man, maybe one day at the right time at the right place? What type of relationship would you say you and Third got?
What's the first question you got? Because you answered.
Right,
you put out 3 questions at one time.
Because I want to go to the wifey there. But does the wifey know that y'all like just chopping it up behind the scenes?
No.
So it is kind of nefarious. Yeah.
Oh goddamn, Dre. Hold on, your
That's the panel. Is that cheating panel?
That's cheating like a motherfucker.
She don't know.
Yeah, that's cheating. I ain't gonna lie. That's cheating.
That's cheating.
God
That's a
damn
little
it,
cheating.
K-Riz.
God damn it. You gonna have to tell her this YouTube, right?
Thanks to say Dre the last of the good husbands. Shout out to Dre too much, man.
Yeah, we exchange words, yeah. Okay. But
all the spouses got a boo thing.
But what's next though? What was the other one?
Wait, hold on.
Y'all consider things y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, do it that way. So go ahead. Y'all
Somebody said all spouses got a boo
I
thing.
guess where I'm getting at, of course I want to ask him questions. But earlier you was just like, it's a problem when I do it. When I do it. But it's like I don't think it's just on you, Hines. If some shit hit the fan and somebody said me and Kev, if a woman if some shit hit the fan, and a woman said me and Kev been talking behind the scenes for 5 months. Kev gonna be on the hot seat, so I don't want you to feel like no, it's only a
Woo!
problem when I do it. No, it's not when
No, no,
every
no, no, no,
when
no,
every.
no, 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 no. I was saying it in the way of like YouTube wise, so, bro, because you know everybody say, okay, well, YouTube, boo. That's YouTube,
Mhm.
God
YouTube,
damn
boo.
it, Keith.
And I said once it came to me, you know what I'm saying, or when it comes to me, everybody gets so serious about it. You feel me?
Wait.
I mean,
Well, well,
You got,
maybe, well,
you got,
maybe,
you got,
well, hold up. Well, yeah, maybe y'all need to clear it up a little bit better. Y'all only
We
do
already
this.
cleared it up, Mr. Nation. But the next question, though,
Okay,
what's your
what? All right.
okay, okay.
What's the intentions with third? Is it somebody you vent to, cry or
she
shoulder to
cool?
lean on,
She
or
my people. We
do y'all
cool.
plan
We
on meeting
kicking it.
up ever? Do y'all plan on like meeting up? Have y'all ever discussed like, man, one day we gonna try to meet up or something?
this shit right here.
Next question.
Okay,
God
okay,
damn.
okay,
They didn't
okay.
have phone sex
Yeah,
and everything.
cause
They
we
Hold
didn't
on,
have
gotta.
play a
phone
second.
sex and everything.
Yeah,
This is
cause we
crazy.
gotta understand we men at the end of the day, bro. We men. I know I'm not finna waste too much time on behind the scenes with a woman unless we either talking YouTube shit or eventually we gonna something can happen. That's the main reason I'm asking that
And it
question, bro.
appears, and
I
it
mean, I
appears
wouldn't
that
say I'm gonna meet up with a
you got
nigga
your
on
wife
here. I mean,
crazy.
I'd rather meet up with a female, kick it and stuff like that. Not on niggas, but you know, I get what you're saying.
But the household
So
cool, or is
so
it
the
a little
true question is,
turmoil?
how long you been cheating on your wife?
Cheating is
Damn,
a
Trey.
little
Come on,
overboard
Dre.
though.
Come on,
How
Dre.
long
We
I've been
got
talking?
Nah, man, we gotta keep it real, Hines. You let me down, nigga.
How long I've been
Right.
talking?
I thought all the husbands was keeping it solid. You
What?
niggas is
Talk.
talking.
Well, maybe
I
y'all,
get,
maybe him
I
and his
get you.
wife is not together
Talking is a
and he
little,
doing his
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Kev
Damn.
pointing
Can
out
I get a
titties.
what?
Hines
This is
cheating. This
the
shit
player
crazy.
sector. Dre, it's the player sector. You gotta
No,
understand
y'all
that.
the
y'all gonna
rapper
have to
sector, nigga.
back up off hands. Y'all doing too much. Y'all gonna have
Go
to back
ahead.
up
No,
off
let
hands,
him,
man.
I
let him
thought the
go. What
player
you?
sector was retired players. You
Yeah,
niggas was still in the
this is
game.
the horny. It's becoming the horny sector around this
Man,
motherfucker, man. Sneaking and geeking. This is the sneaking and geeking
Mike
sector.
G fucking with
Y'all
trannies
niggas
like
ain't
y'all player sector is crazy.
y'all niggas ain't
Yeah.
shit, man.
But I
I
mean,
mean,
but
I
even
mean,
if we
K.
do want
Ridge
to
just
talk,
playing his player
yeah,
card. That's all. Y'all
right,
can't be mad because
yeah.
he playing his player card.
Nah, it's because it's me, Miss Renee. That's it. It's
And this
just
Oh,
could
me.
be a
okay.
good conversation too, K. Ridge,
I told you
cause
it's
I'm asking the
because it's
question
me.
like, so when you do talk to third, is it cause you and the wifey may be having a little turmoil at the house,
God
or is it
damn.
just cause niggas are opportunists? Niggas just like shit. The opportunity is here. I might as well.
Well, that's cool conversation. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell you, Hines
So
player
So
it's
you
sector.
can be
somebody,
perfectly,
it's somebody to talk to. You feel me? Cool
so you
conversation.
can
So
be
you and your wife don't
perfectly,
talk like
yeah,
that, nigga?
yeah. There
Yeah,
you
we
Whoa,
go.
talk
Trey.
like that.
Talk,
Yeah, we talk like
You
that
and
whoa.
for
wifey
sure.
ain't got no good conversation?
This
Yeah,
nigga
nigga,
Trey.
but I ain't talking to her 24 hours, nigga. This nigga going overboard with this shit.
Man, I'm about to bring my belt out. I can't wait to go live. I'm about to have to bring the belt
That
out
nigga
today.
want me to
So
talk to
you
you.
got to get whipped. You
I don't
gotta
give a damn
Now,
what they
all right,
talking about.
now I gotta ask the
We
question for
breaking
the
up
ladies.
narratives in there now. We
Now my
So
talking.
every
oldest
lady want me
song
to
goes
ask this
to
question.
Fred.
Every lady want me to ask this question real quick, OG.
Let's go.
Is would your wife be allowed to have conversation with another man behind your
Uh-oh.
back?
Don't answer that.
I can't
Don't
answer it.
answer that.
I can't answer it if I don't know.
Shit like that. If he
Oh
don't
yeah,
know,
this nigga's a player. He's
What's
really
the
a player.
plan?
player.
What now? What's the
Player,
plan
player.
if she ever finds out? What's the plan?
Well, it's not for you two. Let's go with
Hey,
that.
I got a question.
Okay.
I got a
Yeah.
question. I got a question.
Yeah.
Could you really say you love your wife if you could talk to another woman behind her back?
Now,
If
that's
I'm
been
not doing if I'm
technically.
not doing nothing technically, you feel me, but talking and having conversation, laughing, joking, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But like if I'm going in too deep with the shit, then you can say all that. You feel me?
Come
Okay.
on, Carl.
Look, we accomplishing a lot. This is a very informative show
Let's
Nah,
right
go,
now.
K
this
Red.
is. It's really a deeper conversation to be had. Because to answer
Yeah.
Drake's question, I think you can still love your wife, but are you doing something nefarious behind the scenes? Absolutely, K. Riz. Absolutely, you are. You know why? Because you won't tell her. So you know it's some bullshit you doing because you won't tell her.
Cool.
So I won't
Ooh.
just go up in there and say, "Oh, this is my homegirl third." She don't really even like you two. You feel me? So if I go in and say, "Oh, this is my homegirl third
She
from you
really
two,"
not gonna like
she
you
gonna
two
be
like
like,
the
"What?"
player it is.
I
She gonna
think
be
I
like,
think you.
"What? Why
I
you
mean,
telling me that?"
of course, a nigga ain't gonna never do that. But would you rather tell her? Would you rather tell her, or would you rather her go through your phone one day and see third number and text messages all in the phone, and then you
Right.
got to deal with
That's
it then.
fine. You ain't going. That's fine. That's fine. If I'm alright with that, then that's fine, bro.
Nah, it's
That's
cool.
what you
So
want to do.
suppose you get a little picture,
You think
little
it's finna be something explicit? It is
I'm
not.
pack a
No,
motherfucker
so
up,
what the question boy
one
trying to
piece.
ask
No,
is,
I'm saying this is
can
what they run
can he
into. They
get
run
your wife's
into
phone number?
it being explicit.
God damn it, Miss Renee, I heard you.
You
What
said what
I
happened?
missed that. I missed that, Renee. I missed that.
I
What you
said
say?
what you trying to ask is, well, since you got third phone number, he want to know can he get your wife's phone
No,
number?
I don't. I wouldn't play with that
Man,
man
that's
like that.
crazy.
I wouldn't play
Who
with
What?
that
said
man
that?
like that, Renee. I wouldn't
What?
play with that man like that,
That's
bro.
crazy,
Cause
Renee.
I want to see him win, but at the end of the day, I'm
Miss
a man. You
Renee,
know what
Miss
I'm
Renee, you got one more time, goddamn.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
saying?
You got
joking.
one more
I'm
motherfucking
joking.
time. I'm gonna whoop your feet.
Okay. I'm going on mute. I'm going on mute.
It's
Uh,
just juicy though. It's just
It is.
now I gotta ask my sister third. And the third, what is it? Because you in a committed relationship, but why is it always that you messing with the trays and the talking to Stone? See people that's already involved with other women. Is it just like fuck it? I got a nigga, so I really ain't too much I can do with a single nigga.
Those were the well, I thought, well, they like YouTube partners, like the Stone Trey. You know what I'm saying? That shit never went nowhere. I don't know them niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go there. It didn't go too far. We was just cooling, behind the scenes, chopping it up on some G shit. It was never no explicit shit. So it's the
I got
same thing with K Reed. Me and K Reed chop it up. We cool, we laugh, we chop it up, talk whatever behind the scenes, but that's nobody's business. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
no, I
Let me
got you.
say this right here. But boy, let me say this to her. I fuck with you, third. You're my boo. But at the end of the day, it don't seem right because of the fact that you chopping up with somebody that's already in a relationship. That's what they trying to say. You're not
Yeah.
chopping it up with nobody that's single.
Yeah.
If
I
I
that's the
think the
understand
case,
you,
fact that
Renee,
he's a
but
married man, a
I
married man
understand
make
that,
it work.
right, I get
Got
y'all, I feel y'all, but I don't give a fuck because it go both ways.
It do go both
Is your
ways.
is your man allowed to talk to a woman behind the scenes
A
without
married
without
Long
woman.
telling
as
you
as long
third?
as long as I don't know.
Yeah, y'all crazy, man.
I think people say that, man, but that's not true, man. I ain't gonna lie. Now, do I want to know? No. But I'd be mad in the motherfucker if I found out Pete been talking to a nigga behind the scenes for
But
6
that's
months.
if you find
I'd
out,
be mad.
boy. You just said it. You just said,
And hold
but you
on,
said we said it
chocolate.
don't matter.
Hold on, chocolate. We didn't bring it here. Me and him did not bring that here.
Oh
This was
shit.
brought up by old boy on a whole nother page trying to make another female jealous. We didn't bring this here.
Well, yeah, you did because it's after effects. Listen,
Confirmed submitted overnight. News
hey,
roll.
What
what
is
the
that?
hell is
Somebody
going
turned the
on?
radio on, didn't it?
It's crazy. Oh shit.
And that was
Gun,
AM radio.
the gun dude is here. God, no, it was still. Listen, the thing about when you change your name right for YouTube purposes, that's going to be a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Knowing that you on the lingering situations that you still had going on, lingering situation with Trey, still lingering, you and they all
No, it
taking steps.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Listen,
It wasn't lingering.
before you cut off the answer and to say no. You and at the time of you going live, when you was going live, Bless My Game, y'all pull up, whoop de whoop. You and AR's coming up with throwing tomatoes. So you're still right. We're both over there, periodically. Me and AR, you know what I'm saying?
Just because we're cordial don't mean nothing. Me and they are cordial. That's
What
it.
I'm saying is that at the time of you changing your name to this, you're still lingering, cordial, baby taking shots with AR, which is giving America the illusion that y'all still for YouTube purposes are
because he threw a tomato at me. It make the world think we still got something or anything. That don't make sense here. We talk shit back and forth to each other, and that's it. There ain't nothing more to it.
But that means that there's a different type of connection. The guys that sit back and have conversations like you and they are is because something has happened. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all are more closer based off of, they don't have to be that y'all had a romance or whatever like there, but obviously you're a little bit more comfortable with AR than you are with the typical next nigga. You telling him he ain't shit and all this shit. He throw tomatoes at you. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all a little bit more comfortable with each other. That's all I'm saying.
Me and they are cordial. I don't know why you saying comfortable with each other because we don't know each other off of here. All I can say is we are cordial, we cool. We don't have it's water under the bridge.
Let me say it a different way. I think it was bad timing to, in the wake of Trey and AR to sit back and say, Mrs. Hines. That's only what Hines. That's all it's going to do.
That was okay, Kev, but that was between me and Hines. And if Hines said it was cool to do at that time, then I did that. So that don't really involve nobody else at all. That was just a me and Hines situation. It didn't have nothing to do with nobody else.
We can't sit back. Listen, we can't sit back.
So for you telling me that wasn't a good idea is irrelevant because.
Let me say timing. I didn't say good idea. I said timing. So timing means you could do the same idea, but if it's not done at this time, it might go over better. This nigga got a brand new e-bike. He riding around the fucking house.
Lord have mercy, AR. Go, AR, go.
Hey, look. Hey, Kev, when you living at 3,500 square feet.
God damn it.
Oh, God. Wait a minute. Never mind. Not like that. Salute, everybody. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How's everybody, man? Golly. Third, what's up, Third?
What up?
Look at this. Miss Gonzalez is in the building. I'm trying to make sure that ain't somebody
you like that.
Oh, damn.
Like that.
Oh, Lord. Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Like that.
Boy, Rich, send her the link.
Here go my baby sis.
It like that. What happened?
Is that a Lee's up here?
Nothing, baby sis. We just talking.
What happened?
We talking about behind the scenes, and technically, you got a heavyweight belt in behind the scenes type shit. So, yeah.
What's going on?
What's up,
this time it ain't true. At this time, it has something to do with you because it has something to do with old boy, and he's trolling another person from the small town, and he wants to use other small channels, other small town channels to talk about small people, which you're not going to do that with me, niggas like me, but some of these other people that use the content do that. Right? Because we got 50 in here without, just this is what we do when we want to. But yeah, no, so that ain't about you. But you was blind. I'm you. I guess you realize that, and that's why you hopefully. I mean,
Well, I got word around the town. I be in the bushes.
Word around town. Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Back to the see, and then also back to what back with the Bourbon and Hines was talking about. Or Hines had said that keep enemies closer and shit like that. There, obviously, what a person was saying becomes a little bit watered down when they pull up. So if a motherfucker sit back and say AR is a terrorist, well, if you and you against terrorism and you got on an anti-terrorism and you got a whole campaign about terrorism, but then you pull up on AR's channel to hang out, then everything you said kind of gets watered down about terrorism. So that's another reason. That's another way of looking at it. Some of the people that have said the most craziest things are right here. Let me take this banner down because I'm showing somebody at the time. Shout out to my nigga Dre. Right?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Some of the, so that waters down a lot of attacks that he's used, because if I was the piece of shit motherfucker that why would you be here? You don't have to.
Oh, you still a piece of shit, but I'm just hearing that.
That's crazy. So that was you in your spare time, in your free time, after putting in 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours overtime, you gonna pull up on piece of shits channels and shit like that.
I'm still at work, Kev.
Hey, it is what it is.
Third coast ain't shit, man. I'm just saying. I don't
Got-
bro.
Let's get to that.
That's all right. That's all right that you feel that way, AR. That's all right. It'll be okay.
Nah, but like Dirty said though, it take two to tango. You can't be mad at what a woman that ain't married is doing. We gotta look at that married man. You wrong, Hines.
Oh, that's fucked up, Dre. That's fucked up.
Nah, we ain't doing nothing for him to be wrong. I don't think. I mean,
how you feel, Dre?
let me say this one
Nah,
little thing.
Hines my dog too. Hines, no, I rock with it.
Let me say this one little thing before Dre speaks. Just one little thing. I don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's my personal business. We friends, we homies, we partners. Behind the scenes, we chop it up, and that's the bottom line. So people gonna tangle and twist it however they want to do it, and he trying to make old girl jealous with me, but it wasn't nothing else. So I'm just saying, let people tangle and twist it. Y'all gonna believe what y'all want to believe. So go ahead, Dre.
Got nothing to say. Hines is dead wrong. He shouldn't be doing that to his married man.
Hey, and then he goes straight
my bad,
to
I got a lot to say.
it. He goes straight to that bullshit.
No, but if you gotta keep it from your wife, you know you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, that's a fact. I agree with Dre.
But look at this though, Dre. No, hold on, yo. But look, Dre, just imagine me walking in the room and I'm just like, oh yeah, it's my friend from YouTube. We gotta say something to her. She gonna be like, what you? I don't know them people. Why you want me to know them?
And your friend cute too?
Ain't you spending money sometimes?
And your friend cute too? Hey, that's all I'm gonna say. Ain't she cute too? I'm just saying there might be a little jealousy if home ain't fine.
And she known to bust a nigga pocket.
And home ain't fine, but the friend is fine. You know, so it's gonna be some friction off gate. That's all I'm saying going on.
That Drake going to something else. Nigga, motherfucker, boy. Dre, that one ain't stick, so you threw another one out there.
Man, I'm telling you, Hines, I rock with you though, but man, I don't play about my wife. I'll be mad at the motherfucker. She got some niggas she talking to, and just because I don't know about it, she think it's cool.
Right? How else you gonna goddamn do somebody? You gonna be looking and watching, and
but that's why
you got something going on.
If
you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know, bro.
That's why when I'm in a relationship, I treat the woman how I want to be treated. I don't do what I don't want her doing. That way, if something do happen, I'm able to move on. The bitches that's in my past that's still stuck on me, that's because they was on some scandalous shit, and I was doing them right, and now they think they gonna turn back around to me. No, it's dead and over with. You got to keep that shit solid. Like, find something interesting to talk about your wife with. Like, let her know.
I don't talk to her 24 hours.
My bad. You saw that.
I don't talk to her 24 hours a day, bro.
Go ahead, bro. You got it, kid. You got it. Go ahead.
You got to watch this. So I gave with the screen. I will go ahead. TT's in the building. How you doing, TT?
Good morning. Oh, good morning. Hey, Caramel Sis. Hey, Dre. Hey, Wifey. Hey, Born. Hey,
What up?
Good to see you, Louise. Good morning. I actually came up here to confirm something you said, OGK, because you actually were very much correct. You said that if you were to call AR terrorist, right?
Wait,
but he's a terrorist.
Whoa.
He's a terrorist.
Whoa. First of all, you speak to me first.
Can I please finish my phone? No, I'm speaking to the channel holder first. Don't tell me what to do.
No, you speak to me first because
AR is a terrorist. It is true what he said about you. You are a virtual coochie terrorist, and we are tired of you. You have song and danced away with your pumes into several women's hearts, and I think we're all sick of you at this point. So for you to be up here, showboating and putting the
do something.
I'm not going on.
I just got a question. Are you on the do not fly list with the face?
This is my favorite part of the show.
Did TT and Hines, did you and Hines have something going on behind the scenes, or was that just YouTube purchases?
Oh,
Whoa, wait a
Between
minute.
you and Hines.
Whoa, buddy. Me and Hines are just good friends. Okay, like don't do that, Born. I'm not here for the messy boats. I'm not here for the messy boats.
No, I mean, it's a yes or no question. Did y'all ever talk behind the scenes, you and Hines, or was it just strictly
we spoke about on a friendly note. Like when I have my book sales, when I'm doing a live, I send the link. Like, but it's not nothing crazy. Hell no, absolutely not. I respect that man marriage. I don't do them. No. Mm-mm.
No, you don't.
He can confirm that too.
Here come another narrative. Here come another narrative.
Don't do me. I haven't spoken to K Riz in a little minute. As far as I know, K Riz is school busting his ass for his family. So don't do that. Don't do that with me. Thank you.
Big fact.
Yeah, okay, because I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was involved in.
It was just a question. It's just a question. When you guys get defensive like that, it makes it a little weird. I just asked a simple question.
No, it doesn't make it weird. Born, it does not make it weird. It's just facts. I don't do the messy stuff. I know what K Riz trying to do for his family. That's not defensive at all. That's just me saying.
I agree with you.
Right, like it's not that. Like people got to stop that kind of shit because you paint a false narrative like that and it gets carried over to other spaces. Like there are people watching in the bush.
Just you doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to shut it down right off the top. I was just curious because I knew that y'all was kind of friendly in the chats before.
No, yeah, but the thing that's crazy to me is when me and but I said that. It's a good point you made. Because the funny thing to me is that when me and K Riz was like doing our little shit in the chat to be funny, everybody had a problem and boycotted it, but let it be other people, it's okay. But I'm not gonna touch that too much because when it was just me,
I just said that. Didn't I say that?
Yeah,
and y'all gotta also understand that men and women can be friends.
Absolutely.
So listen, right? I gotta bring this. I gotta bring this to the table, right? Shout out to Stone C. I can't remember, right? I smoked a lot of weed since then, but I gotta ask Hines this, and this is my partner too, right behind. But just for you, who was I supposed to marry you to, Hines?
Oh shit! Don't bring all this shit back up.
As a justice of the peace, I was supposed to perform.
It wasn't me.
We're going way back, huh? We're going way back now.
No, I'll answer that. It was me, and everybody had an issue, and we canceled it. But then when it's other people, like I said.
But that kind of goes a smidgen again. That's what Vaughn was saying a little bit, right? But now you said you shut down the answer with I know what he's doing and whoopty whoop and whoopty whoop. Now I'm quite sure if he didn't tell about third, he damn sure ain't finna say he get married to you. Well, you know what I'm saying? According to urban legend, you know what I'm saying? So that might not have been the best thing, direction to help out his situation, him taking on a YouTube wifey. That's what Vaughn was alluding to.
Hey, kid.
Listen. That's
funny. I never knew that. Wait. I never knew that. Hold the fuck up.
Because you and how many virtual baby mamas you got? I don't want to hear it. Okay. You tell everybody I'm Brother Pecan, but you got what kind of babies out here. Cut it out. Anyway, back to the
are you a hoe?
Yes, girl. You know how many virtual baby mamas you got? All these babies.
252 said.
Oh, Caramel.
What food? By way of 252.
Miss Renee, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going on mute. I'm going on mute.
Don't go ahead because you know what you be doing. You be out here making false promises to people. Ain't nobody got time to be listening to your life and your virtual TV television. Nobody has time for that. You don't care.
Maybe
the underlying story.
Yeah, Hines. Let's don't let Hines off the hook. Come on, guys. Let's don't let Hines the third off the hook. Get back to it. Let's get back to it.
Hey, you ain't see me run nowhere.
Let's go out of North Carolina. He a hoe.
Nah, that's how niggas be getting off the hook. Niggas be cheating on their wife, and then somebody come and now we talking about something else. Let's get back to the nigga that's cheating on his wife.
Let's go.
Come on, man. You ain't cheating on white. Go ahead, man.
Let's go.
I mean, well, then we
You
gotta
cheat
ask
on P every episode.
With men.
Every episode, huh?
Hey, who said with men? Y'all is crazy.
Y'all stupid as hell.
I'm just playing.
I'm just saying.
Do we want to talk about that?
Because Lexi's in the chat and she's my witness. All the antics. She's been a part of this with me. So, yeah, we're tired. And far as K Riz
What
concerned,
happened to Born? Born, mic on mute.
Wait, Born. You just talking.
Damn, AR, you're being a whore.
Hey, Miss
You're
Renee.
being a whore.
Yes. Yes.
Renee.
Tell
I'm
them.
gonna be
Go
nice
tell on the mountain over there everywhere.
so my information don't get put out there. I'm gonna be real nice to you right now.
Oh yeah, I don't know now. I don't know.
That's why he fled
shut
where
up.
he living.
Nobody asked you nothing, bro.
That's why he ain't 252 no more.
Y'all trying to attack me over here, bro? This is what we doing?
Let's go, Caramel. Put it out there, Caramel. Let's go.
252 by way of 64.
Let's go. Let's
Caramel,
go, Caramel.
That's too much information, man. Come on, man.
Hey, I need some Bullets barbecue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some Parker's barbecue.
You know exactly.
No, you know where it at. Yeah.
Caramel, you ain't shit. Shut up.
Let me find out you can have a barbecue elsewhere. Okay, look at you, being the barbecue spot top that you are. Look at you, honey. Look at you making big moves in barbecue and virtually demolishing, terrorizing coochie. Look at you. Look at you.
When I go up to your channel, you don't speak to me. You yelling. I don't like that.
You really are.
TT, I ain't involved with no AR. I ain't involved. I can't put us in there. No. Oh.
Yeah, you over there yelling.
You camera.
That's why your phone messed up. Man, how about that? Man.
I ain't say you hadn't seen it do it wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying over here, even Mama's barbecue and still being a virtual thigh pocket. So congratulations. I'm glad we all know the truth.
Some of the best barbecue in the world. Stop playing me. I'm on the map, shit.
Right here.
I bet you will.
Sure you did.
I bet you will.
Caramel.
I'm sure you did.
Not again. Now it's not the Miss Renee and TT. Go ahead. Third Coast ain't saying nothing because Third Coast know how it is. She know what the fuck. Oh, never mind.
Watch your fucking mouth.
What does she know?
AR, you move. You been in.
I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with all of them.
You been a YouTube whore.
Stop.
Let me go and figure out my entanglement. I gotta go.
I'm just cool. I'm a cool guy. You know, like
you niggas being everybody inbox.
Oh, God damn it.
There she go. Coming from somebody that just got engaged. Stop.
Who just got engaged? Me?
Caramel. I'm about to say, how the hell? What AR know that I know? What?
Whoa!
Shit like that.
See, that's why I don't hang around y'all. That's why I don't hang around y'all motherfuckers. That's exactly why.
Keep talking, right?
Keep talking.
We finding out more and more shit as the show goes on, right?
Damn, I haven't been around because
you niggas being everybody boss. We might need we need a women's round table. Let's go ahead and release these lists. We need to release these lists.
I'm going live. Don't worry.
So everybody can go and say who beat it. We probably got the same DMs. We probably got the same DMs, ladies.
Everybody, all you niggas. God damn it.
We're gonna name every man. Did you get? You get a DM and you get a DM.
Hell yeah.
He's off the radar.
All you niggas finna get fried. All y'all.
We gonna go down. Everybody's been around us. Listen. Yeah, come on.
All y'all finna get fried up in this bitch. Y'all be doing too much.
Miss Renee.
What?
you know, I respect you, right? You know, I love you like a big sis, right?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I'm in a chat. I see you going off, right? And I'm like, Miss Renee, chill out. That's it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You ignored every fucking word I said.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did, because you kept doing it. I'm like, oh, look at this shit. Miss Renee.
Well, I only do it when motherfuckers come. You motherfuckers don't come for me, I won't. Shut the fuck up.
I get it. I get it.
You get it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
You know, I don't do
Hermel was the same
when
way.
motherfuckers come after me. When motherfuckers come after me, I just, you know what I'm saying, I forget.
I had to find out on my own that Caramel ain't shit, man. That's
so see, that's not what you gonna do. Now you don't cross the line.
Hey, I had to say it. Sorry, man. No disrespect. Caramel know I fucking Caramel.
Nope. Hey.
God damn it.
Let me go on mute. Let me go on mute.
Cameron, I ain't gonna let them jump you like that, Cameron. I'm just ain't gonna do it.
What, nigga?
Hey, Third, I know you hear me. What,
nigga? You holler my name. I hear you. What's up?
Okay,
leave Third alone too, AR. That's off limit too. Leave her alone.
There you go. There you go, Renee. Leave me alone, AR.
I gotta ask Third a question. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I'm sick of it.
Okay.
It's been on our minds for almost 5 years now.
Whose mind?
Right.
5 years is crazy.
K-Riz, I was wondering, right? I was just sitting back wondering, like, damn, where the fuck is Third Coast at? What Third Coast don't pull up on none of these panels no more? She don't even go live no more. What happened?
So shit like this.
Shit like
this.
Right.
Then I wake up, right? I wake up, I'm like, damn, okay, I got a meeting at like 3 o'clock. Damn, Third Coast is on this panel. What the fuck going on?
Eventually, when you keep juggling, you want the bowling ball pins, they hit each other, right? The bowling balls, the sport, they eventually hit each other. So you can't just keep like being in DMs and getting married and divorced.
Come on, man.
And then not catch up with you. Especially when you fuck, this is known from the streets, especially when you fuck people from the same clique, right? That's the shit that's the unfound story. That why is my two partners, AR and Hines, doing the Dean and the AB situation where there's a lot of women out here, so we don't want nobody else to try to go from AR to Hines. All right, for the right. All
I want to know, why is it that the player sector always got to take an L? Y'all always Dre,
take an L?
Get the belt out. Get the belt out, Dre, because the player sector is always getting L's. It's always the player mirror getting the L. Come on now.
Here's the deal. Last time I checked, right, and I didn't check, right. This is this conversation piece. The player sector doing good. we well, shout out to Stone.
I don't know now.
Stone, you could say something, right? You see this nigga riding around a hoverboard right now on carpet? How this nigga riding up? This nigga riding up. I'm just saying, so it's looking good. Niggas is still opening up stuff. That's what we're trying to inspire the rest of the community to do. Buy something.
Have fun.
I don't know.
Hey, kid. You
got DJ, you in the bushes.
You got baby sis up here. Baby sis.
Summary on why the player sector
Is that you? Is that you?
Hell yeah, that's me.
Is that Mrs. Talk Shit? Oh, yeah.
Soaking up game. Yeah. She says she's a student of the game, so she's seeing how motherfuckers move, and she might use it at a later date against you. That's just how YouTube works, right? Yeah. She ain't the only one. There's a few people listening, and the minute you say something, they're gonna let you know they heard what you said over here.
Shout out to Gigi.
Let's go, Gigi. Gigi will tell you in a minute. She always in the bushes. Don't act like she ain't always in the bushes.
Kev ain't shit, man. I swear to God, bro.
Sometimes, but see, you
I
gotta
just heard all commotion and people be running shit back to me as well. I watch in the bushes also. So I just wanted to say this. I don't have a problem with Third. I don't know all the details of what was going on, and I really don't care. I just wanted to put that out there that I don't have a problem with her. because I'm smart enough to know when a nigga is trying to cause problems, drama between me and another woman. It's not. That's why I always never. Every time I see Third, I speak. She speaks to me. I knew that from the very beginning. I been peeped it. I just ain't the type to attack no woman just because. Especially when I know the
That's a
nigga
lie.
is doing
That's a
certain
lie.
shit. Especially when I know a nigga is doing certain shit. When I know for sure that a nigga is behind the mess, I'm not gonna attack the woman. Now, if the woman play a certain role or show certain characteristics and aim at me, I'm gonna shoot back. Cause that's what I do. And y'all know that about me by now. I don't sugarcoat a motherfucking thing. So I just want to let Third know that I don't have no problem with her, no issues with her at all. Never did, you know.
And vice
And that's
versa.
100.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate you.
for sure.
Yeah, who was
Some
up here
people would
saying?
say,
Okay, now that we don't got that out,
let's
but
go.
like I said, y'all players, every time you turn around, y'all get the card taken away from y'all, and the shit don't look good.
If these
what
women weren't
It ain't
available, a
looking
person wouldn't
good.
have no action. There would be no content
Ain't
unless.
nobody doing it but us. What you talking about?
Yeah.
No, but it ain't look. Y'all else is like really like
Listen,
crazy.
don't you
and
know how
fucked
many
up.
lives gonna go on after this live? What you talking about? How many
Yeah,
lives gonna
Sands.
go
I know,
on?
Sands. I already knew.
Motherfuckers gonna turn their live on and say, "Oh yeah, we was over there. Listen
Sure
to this."
is. We're gonna have a DM party.
Oh, god damn it. Hold up. Hey.
The DM party is crazy.
I'm not coming. 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 I'm not going. I'm not going. Nope.
I'm
nope,
just
nope.
tired of the player sector taking the L's.
Nope.
God
Hey, my
damn it.
number in the back chat for the record. Never mind.
I'm just tired of y'all taking the L's. That's it. That's all.
Hey, don't nobody want your funky ass phone number. God damn.
Hey, ball hit it. Shut your ass up.
Shit, don't nobody want that fucking regular ass phone number, man.
Cares about Third Coast.
God damn. Ain't nobody even checking the back check. It's still down there.
Listen, look. Just because, right, and it's not just like that, right? It's for entertainment purposes only. Just because you struck out with him don't mean that Lee's ain't waiting to die.
Damn it, hold up,
Oh no, Elise, by all means, have at it. His number in the back chat. I'm no hater. Don't ever try to paint me like no hater, Kev.
That's
How you gonna
why
give
you calling
Elise
me a
away?
whore right now.
That's crazy.
Look, Elise, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? It might be something for y'all. It's something to look into.
Hoes, and you trying to give Elise my phone number. That's crazy, Kev.
I ain't gonna give her your number, nigga. You gave it to her in the back chat. You already did that in the back chat, man. Get
My
it cracking.
DMs is open.
You are
See
so
that?
KR.
I'm just saying.
All right, y'all, but I'm gonna tap out. I just wanted to come up here for a minute.
We all gonna pass it. We're not gonna hog the morning. It's morning. A lot of people want to respond to, but I didn't yet. I don't know if they would still want to respond to that. But I'll say it one more time. It was just a harmless line. Might have got taken the wrong way. It's just like right now. If we was on a couples thing and Elise had on what she has on right now, it's subject to get a remark. If we had a couples dinner and Elise has on what's on her avatar, somebody is subject to make a remark. We don't got to get bent out of shape, but we also have to realize Elise know how she looks right now.
I got my hand up. Never mind.
See what I'm saying?
I gotta. Everybody know you can hit it and quit it.
God damn it, Caramel.
Hold up, Caramel. What the hell?
Damn it, Caramel.
You know a jealous bitch gonna holler when they see me.
Oh, girl, for what? First of all, go get your list. Go to speech. Go to speech therapy and take care of that
I
list.
don't even know her.
Then holler at me.
Just be talking. I ignore bitches like that.
Okay,
You
well, you
damn
ain't
bum.
ignoring it because you
They can't
addressing
fit with
it. So
me. They
You
can't fit.
bum.
evidently you want some drama.
You always got to be on the scene or something, bitch. You need to be a news reporter. You always pulling up.
God damn it.
Bitch.
Thanks for having me, Kev. I
Thank you.
appreciate
See you
it.
later. Bye.
Talk to you later, Dre. AR.
Bye, ho. People say
Bye, ho.
It's your fault.
One hit a quitter.
God damn.
God damn it.
Bitch can't hold a nigga to save her life. Bitch, we're not the same. See, she sitting in her bed now. Bitch ain't got nothing to do. Bitch don't go outside. She do go outside. You see what she look like. Bitch don't care about how she look going around a nigga. Bitch, who raised you, ho? Yeah. Can't stand that tramp.
Hey, I finally watched the video. Thank you, Caramel. Thank you.
Flunky.
Thank you, Caramel.
Leave me alone, AR.
No.
No fly zone.
I said thank you. You're supposed to say you're welcome. Thank you.
No fly zone.
Yeah,
You on the no fly list.
Yeah. But I seen the video. I watched it like 300 times.
Hey, chocolate.
That number 300 keeps coming up. Shut up.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's shit like that, though, kid. Shit like that.
Shit like you right. Listen, look, play sector, man. We up out of here, man. Shout out Stone C, man. Somebody gonna take it over. You know, it's nothing to end your shit 4550 in the chat. AR drops. He ends his shit. When he gets down to 500, he ends his shit.
Goddamn, kid, you get on my damn nerve. You get on my nerve. Every time this shit get good, you want to end the goddamn live. Fuck it. Shalana, go live. Shalana, go open the old lady game.
You said you was gonna go live. You put 50, 60 in the box. So what's the problem? Come on. You was working yesterday. You got a little bit of time today. Crank that motherfucker up. You charging for memberships. Motherfuckers paying for memberships and they gotta watch you on my channel. Man,
you know what Miss Renee told me, Kev? And I ain't been over this since. Motherfucker told me, yeah, I know where you at. I shall be back.
Been back.
Hey, Kev, listen, out the blue, Kev. You jump up on the panel. Yeah, I know where you at. I got something for you. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gone. But I turned the live off and everything, Kev. Got me fucked up. Yep.
Shit like that.
That's what she told me, bro. Miss Renee.
Damn it, AR.
I'm
gonna go start my live on your ass. Let me set that bitch up right now. I'm going live on your ass. You think I'm
if I find that you being in that flunky DM is on.
Oh shit.
Who Caramel? Who you talking about?
I heard what she said.
You talking about?
Put a name on it, sis. Put a name on it.
No. Put a name on it.
Make sure we get the hey, when you do the awards this year, we need a flunky of the tramp. What you call me? We need a tramp award.
Yeah, people don't know who get.
Nah, she cool people. Cool people.
Okay, keep on.
Caramel, just because you got a problem with her, I ain't got a problem with her.
That's okay. You're gonna have a problem.
Oh shit, goddamn.
Something we don't know. We don't know.
Hey, man.
Let me leave that fool alone.
You give me a more shit.
And no, for the record, because I had made a remark before, and I said that we're gonna have the 4th annual EBT Bird Awards, and Elise thought I was mentioning her, taking a shot at her. No, we've already had the Bird Award, the EBT Bird Awards. So I wasn't taking a shot to the EBT. I just want to put it out there. Because if I take a shot, I like to get ready for my jokes. I would think that's somewhat fun. You know what I'm saying?
But that was gonna block you. He gonna block you if you really don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, that part. That's first. That's the first thing.
That's the first.
Yeah, that's it. For immediately, if not soon.
If you haven't been around and noticed that shit, then I don't know what to tell you. He gonna block you first. You know what I'm saying? He gonna block you, get away from you, type shit, and then you can act cordial. We be back around each other, type shit. Yeah, that's just what it is. I do it. Everybody do it. Everybody do that shit. Hey, Caramel.
Caramel.
What, nigga?
Oh, Lord.